It's like a broad day. Hi, Dominic. How's it going? So, are you done with the storms over there? Or hi, Mary. How you doing? Hope you're staying safe. They just announced a lot of new model kits for next year already. Pretty cool projects coming out. Yeah, thankfully, yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Dominic. I hear you well, loud and clear. Yeah, it's cold here, I tell you. I think we're gonna get snow. That's what it looks like. Or it's snowing already. Yeah, it's snowing already. Gotta love winter. I'm doing good, Mary. Doing pretty good. Hi, Red 4 guy. How you doing? Yeah, getting my watch hours up there, Rev. Thanks to you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Doing pretty good, Rev. I can't complain. I'm healthy. I wake up in the mornings. I look at it this way: if I can wake up in the morning, I'm doing all right. At my age, anyways, because you never know, right? When your time is up. I got a lot of models to build before my time is up. I did a bit of work on the 65. I scratch built my own tack for it. So it's getting there. It's getting there, but I was hoping that it'd be done today, but doesn't look like it. I'm busy trying to get my watch hours up. It doesn't help matters much. I play a lot of games on the PS4 too, so that doesn't help the model building situation either. Hey Terry, how's it going? How you doing today? I hope you're doing a lot better today, but I hope you're doing a lot better. Maybe we talk loud enough, John will show up. Hi, Ernie. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you already seen this, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I had to make new studs to hold the front wheels on. Oh, no problem, Terry. Thanks for coming, anyways. Whenever you have to go, you have to go. It's understandable. It's understandable, man. Like I have no health issues, thank God for that. But I feel for you, man. I really do. Yeah, yeah. I heard there's a lot of jobs out there right now, but over here you got to have both shots, otherwise they won't hire you. And I don't have both shots. I've had a few people die from the shot, so I'm not taking any chances. It's up to the individual. We got our own minds. What I think and what you think are two different things, which is good. We want everybody to think the same way. You know, life is hard. Life is tough, especially nowadays. Everything is going up, and our wages stay down. Hi, Paul. How's it going? How's it going, man? You must be having supper by now. Should be about supper time right now. Over where you were at. I'm thinking of changing this like hangout a little bit. Pretty soon I'll be starting the 55 Chevy. Miguel sent me the parts, which I'm gratefully thankful to him for it. Hi, Mr. Fluffy. How you doing? Yeah, Fluffy in the house. Yeah, Fluffy in the house. But what I plan to do is once I get those parts from Miguel, I will start the 55, but I'll be doing it in the hangout. So that'll be more like a how-to. I don't know. Ticks and tricks and whatnot, tips and tricks, however you want to say it. How do you guys think about that? You got to let me know because if you think I shouldn't go live with it, then hi Charlie, how's it going? Like I was saying, like I was thinking of doing in a hangout tips and tricks on the 55 when I build it from the ground up. You know, And you guys got to let me know if you think it's a good idea or it's not a good idea, or maybe I should go live alone doing it, or what do you think? You love to see it? Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Fluffy, for coming. That's you know, it's always good. Yeah, well, that's the Canadian Constitution rights too, Spunky, but they're trying to change it over here. Hi, Bellard, England. How you doing? Yeah, stay home. Yeah, yeah. Be a hermit. So I guess you guys would like to see that. Me build a 55, open the doors, open the trunk, flip front end, wire the motor, scratch built the chassis, all the 9 yards. So I guess you guys would like to see that. But I will. What I'll do is all the material I use, I'll put it in the description, like even the numbers, if I use evergreen or whatever. So that way, if you guys want to build along, you're more than welcome. You know. But it's been on a long wait, but Miguel stepped in and sent me 3D printed parts. So you can't build a chassis unless you have the motor, and he 3D printed the motor for me, so greatly appreciated it. Okay, Fluffy. Who knows? Maybe one day, Fluffy, you'll build a model. Okay, I'll do that then, Mary. I'll do that. Do you guys think it should be a hangout, or should you? Do you think I should be by myself, or how do you think I should do that? I'm looking for your input. Like even on the color on the 55. Like if you got an idea for the 55, what color to paint it, let me know. Spunky, go to uh, you go to eBay. Hi, Big Chief 60. Thanks for coming. Go to eBay. Uh, just hold on. Let's see if I can find the bag. Well, anyways, there's a company, and what you have to do is get the crimp beads like these. You can get them out Michaels too, and get either number 0 or number 1 from eBay. And I got a bag of 200 for a couple bucks, I think it was. Maybe I can find it for you. Just hold on, Spunky. Okay, Big Charlie. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe just have one more person in the hangout, or just by myself. You think that'd be better? Okay, it's Funky. I will send you the links. Okay. Uh, yeah, I'll put the links in the chat, and then you can look for it. Then you can look for it. Okay, I will show you roughly what to look for, but I'll have to go on my on Canada's site. But it is usually it's usually U.S. anyway. So just hold on. Oh, I can't find it. Just wait. But these are the ones you have to look for, Ernie. Okay. There you go. It's and you look for the 0. Here you go. Just click on the links. Hi Matthew, how you doing? Thanks for coming, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I saw your videos on acne. That it looked like a good show. Sorry I missed it. Sorry I missed it. Well, there's the links. And you look for number 0 or number 1. Uh, and they come in silver. And all you have to do is put transparent blue or transparent red over it. That's all you got to do. That's what I do, anyways. I don't know if I can show it to you, but I'll show you the crimp. It's probably going to be hard to see under this hood. But I'll try. See the blue fittings on the fuel lines? Those are the crimp beads. Hi, Miguel. How's it going? Yeah, no problem, Ernie. Anytime. Anytime. I don't mind helping out. Yeah, I prefer the crimp beats, Ernie, over the aftermarket. I know the aftermarket is a lot better detailed, but you pay a lot of more money for it. You know, that's the problem. That is the problem. Like you could go to RB Motion or Protec or Detail Master, and they have fittings, but oh my God, you'd be spending a small fortune on it. Oh, okay, no problem, Miguel. That's understandable. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I'll be on here for a while, anyways. I think, unless I get a phone call or whatever. Supposed to see my son today, but it looks like it's going to snow out, so I don't like walking in the snow. Oh wow! Well, you're designing some stuff, Miguel? Are you designing some stuff on your 3D printer? Or oh yeah, you were changing the files a little bit. Yeah, that probably takes time to your liking. Yeah, that probably takes a lot of time. Well, we don't have to look at your face, Big Chief. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hi, Mike. How are you doing? Oh, I hope you're staying safe, Mike. Hey, Miguel, did you see Rick's Halloween display around his house? It was pretty amazing. Oops, oops. Yeah, make sure you put your thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you choose, when you come in and or when you leave, one of the two. It's always good. It's always good. 18 people in the house. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe this is a good time to do it. Yeah, I think John is busy. Yeah, I thought so, Miguel. You were talking about that. Yeah, well, Miguel has a lot of computer knowledge in the background, Ernie, and he's been playing with the program for quite a while. So, practice makes perfect, I guess. That's what they say. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear, Mike. Yeah, I've lost quite a few people in Holland because of this virus. It's a shame. Now if I go visit Holland, there's hardly anybody to visit anymore. Yeah, that was cool, eh, Terry? Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool. Hi, Stacy J. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Stacy. My health is up to par. I don't have no health issues, thank God. So far, anyways. Ernie, best one to ask is Miguel. He can walk you through it. He's really good at it. I learned a bit on it, but I haven't played with it yet. So I haven't played with it at all. So I don't know. I'll have to I'll have to play with it one day. I got lots of time on my hands. I got to talk to the government tomorrow again. So all the fun stuff. You know it is. Life is what it is. Really, it really sucks. But well, that's good to hear, Stacy. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, we all have our problems in life. You know, some deal with it easier than others. Well, that's good, Ernie. That's good to hear. Yeah, I know. Miguel will help anybody. He's really good in that aspect. Very good in that. I don't lock nobody down. I still can't believe, Ernie, that you didn't win anything with that tractor trailer, man. Man, oh man, that is such a gorgeous big rig. That's such a gorgeous big rig. I know there was a lot of nice stuff on the table, but I didn't see anything that was close to your big rig, man. That's my personal opinion, but you know, I look at it this way: if you get a couple lights on your big rig, that is just as much as having a trophy in your hands. If you ask me, that's my personal opinion. But yeah, who knows? Maybe one day I will take my son with me and we'll go to Acne once the borders are open once again. I know the Mexico border is open, but that's a little far for me. Hi, little chief. How goes it? Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for coming. Another like for you. Thanks, little chief. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, my son is. I think my son is subscribed to you, little chief. Yeah, that's my philosophy too, Ernie. When I usually go to shows to meet people is all the icing on the cake. And when people come up to you and ask you questions, what you did to it, that is also icing on the cake. You know, that's the way I look at it. All the trophy does is collect dust. So I gave all my trophies and plaques and whatnot to my son so he could clean them. Yeah, Little Chief is Big Chief's son, if anybody wants to know. But you probably all figured that out. Well, this is the most I ever had in the chat. Holy great, man. Thanks for everybody for showing up, man. If it wasn't for you people and ladies, then this channel wouldn't have been in such a success as it is now. Well, Rev, I almost got my 4,000 watch hours. Thanks to you and Big Chief and everybody else that played my playlist. Yeah, I want. When is that, Miguel or Mike? When is that buddy build starting? When? Because I've got the truck here. I just want to know when it's going to be starting because I don't want to start it and that's not, the buddy build is not starting yet. Is Colin in the buddy build too, or how's that going? I have no idea. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Greatly appreciate it. You're a doll. No idea. Okay. Well, let me know, Miguel or Mike, and then I'll crack the thing open. Maybe I'll do an unboxing of the kit, and I'll let you know what I plan to do with it. I plan to use one of your motors, Miguel, and I know that. Okay. Okay, Mike. That sounds good. Sounds good to me. Okay. Okay. New Year sounds good. Oh, it doesn't matter, like I've got the box model here, so I'm gonna do the 50 Chevy pickup. I'm gonna do it more like new tech kind of truck. Okay. How's Colin doing, Mike? Is he recovering really well, or I noticed he was at the table a couple times. Oh, by the way, Miguel, I did make a tack for the scratch build it for the 65 Belvedere. I will take a picture of it later and send it to you on Gmail. Okay. Yeah, John must be working on his son's van or whatever. Well, that's pretty cool. 14 people in the house. That's that's cool. Greatly appreciate it, man. And woman. I have to say woman because there are a couple of women in here. Yeah, I think it's gonna snow. Yeah, it's coming. Snow is coming. Watch it on Christmas Day. It won't be no snow. Always the luck. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll do the 55 Chevy live, you know, and I'll try to explain each step while I go along. I don't want to miss out on anything because then puts you in a loop. If you want to build along with me, great. You can also pick out another kid and do the same thing. Okay, Stacy, you stay safe and have a good day. Peace to you. Yeah, that's what I might do for now on is do like a built series in the hangout. Each built that I do, from ground up. That's what I might do. I'm not sure yet, but I might do that. Because a lot of times you see me on here and I don't build nothing. Which is not good either. So, anybody in the chat have questions for me or, you know, that you want to know how to do something or yeah, maybe you could pick up a pointer here or two from me, Mary, while I do the build series. But the next build will be the 55 Chef after my Cornet and the Corvette for Veronica. Corvette from Veronica shouldn't take long, maybe a week. You know, thinking of painting the interior because the body's purple. Paint it like a sand or two-tone tan or something of that nature, or buff, something like that. This is the motor. Well, it's not much of a motor, so I won't show it to you. Yeah, John Claus said he posted a video and I looked for it and I couldn't find it. So I don't know. Maybe he took it down. That wasn't uploading properly or something. Could be. So you already painted it, Mary? The teal color? That teal color, was it transparent? Like a transparent color? Yeah, I did. Miguel, the one that he posted here. Yeah, I did. I did check it. Yeah, I know he has two channels. I know. I know he has two channels. Or maybe I'm not looking in the right place. I don't know because the notifications sometimes I have all the bells uh, you know on. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know he has two channels though. Oh, okay. Yeah, but is it kind of like transparent, Mary? If it's transparent, then you got to put a base underneath. If it's more like a candy or a pearl, you got to put a base underneath. Because I got a lot of Boyd's old paint. You can't get it anymore. I got a lot of their jars because I bought a whole bunch of paints and model kits from a guy up the street from me. Oh god, I got so much paint from him. Got probably about 40 cans of paint, and a lot of the cans are not even open yet. So uh, I haven't used them yet. So I like using airbrush more than spray paint because I find with spray paint you get too much overspray, and I got a small place, so it kind of stinks up the whole place. So even with a spray booth, it takes so much fumes out, but it doesn't take it all out. Oh, Mopar Nut is here. I don't see him. Must must show up at where is it? Oh, on YouTube probably shows it on. It doesn't show it here. There you go, Mopar. If you're here, you're more than welcome to join. Anybody else that wants to join? Oh, to me, white primer, Mary. Yeah, I like that to me a white primer. It's really good. Yeah, John, if you want to join in, more than welcome. Unless you're busy working on your cars. This must be lagging the chat. It's probably faster on the YouTube. I don't know. Could be. So how's John doing today? Come on and join in if you can, John. Or are you busy? Yeah, I got to give up smoking. Bad habit. They all get the same stuff Rick has. Seems like it's working for him. Oh, 14 still in the house. Thanks for coming. Greatly appreciate it. And Miguel, thanks again for those parts. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, I hear her, Ernie. That's a problem, I got the whole day. God, oh my God, like if I'm not doing anything, then I smoke way too much. Way too much. If I go for a walk, I don't smoke at all. That's the funny part. When I'm in here around four walls, then yeah, I smoke way too much. But Ernie, if I were you, if you plan to go to another show, take that tractor and trailer again with you, man. Just keep on trying. You're gonna win one day. I'm sure of it. Hi, Steve.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Well, no, everybody's popping in. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't complain,
Don
really.
Swiss was over earlier.
Complain doesn't help anyways. No, everybody's popping in. Pretty good. Hi, John.
Don Swiss was over earlier.
Complain doesn't help anyways.
No picture of you. You and Rick.
John. That's better. Yeah, it doesn't help to complain anyway, so nobody's going to listen anyways. Oh, God, what do you got there now, John? Another doll you're playing with?
You really gotta quit smoking. You're looking really bad lately. You gotta stop smoking, man.
Oh, no, the lighting in here sucks too.
I can't hear nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, the lighting in here really sucks. And if I put the light on, then it throws off the camera. Hi, PH in Norway. How you doing?
Stop smoking that joint. Okay. Take it easy, JP. You don't have to smoke that whole joint.
You're funny.
Yeah. Save some for me, will you? My friend said he's got all kinds of. I want some. I said, I don't want to start smoking again.
Oh yeah, it's better off. Better off.
Well, he was making I don't know what you call it, the liquid stuff there for his mother-in-law.
What, the oil?
Yeah, he was making the oil for his mother-in-law.
I don't know, Terry. Maybe.
So thanks for that video, John.
No way, Terry. That's JP all the way. Yesterday he locked himself out of the live for about 10 minutes. He couldn't talk to anybody.
Yeah, well, I fixed that problem. It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it. What was it anyway? What was in the settings, right?
Yeah, it was the audio setting.
Okay. My computer does it a couple of times every now and then. I have to change it.
Yeah, there's different settings. Like I had it before on the mic setting, and it was okay, and then all of a sudden it kicked out. So I changed it.
Yeah, probably you had a little glitch somewhere.
Oh, could be. Could be. What's that?
Okay, when you get the Moon Eyes Dragster,
Yeah.
okay, one of the parts trees is from the Roadster chassis speed equipment
Oh, yeah.
from the Revell kit.
Right.
You know, when Revell did all those parts packs back in
Yeah.
the 60s, well,
Yeah.
that's one of your parts trees.
Oh, cool.
So I was online and I got them and downloaded them and print them off. So I'll print them off and I'll send you the ones
Yeah.
with your model, whatever. I'll just put them aside.
Right.
But because in the instructions it does show them, but it doesn't show like the instructions like this.
Right. Right.
So because you're only using like maybe, geez, hardly any of these parts. So
Yeah.
you know,
I got a frickin' knock down on what parts I have. I got way too many parts.
parts are good. You know what? I've separated almost all my parts.
Yeah, I tried. I got to a point and then I didn't try anymore.
It's not that hard to do.
So how you got
No,
them
but I
separate?
build a
Like
lot
engine
more than
parts,
you do,
body
Steve.
parts?
Yeah, you build more. Yeah, yeah. What's that, John?
You said
Mopar?
engine parts, body parts, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got mine separated.
Yeah, I got I use those you know, the little pill containers. You know, you get for a week. There's like 5 or 7 for
Yeah,
little
they
ones.
work, yeah.
I take and I put a lot of stuff in them. I use them like for fire extinguishers or, you know, moon pedals, shifters, and all
Right.
that stuff.
They're all small enough to fit in there.
Yeah, yeah, they all fit in there pretty good.
It's the only way, because if you put it all in one container,
Well,
you'll be there all day looking for it.
that's right. Well, I mean, you might. I just sit down someday and I'll say, well, I'm going to sort through my wheels. So I sort through all my wheels, and what I do for my wheels, I got a piece of. You can use cardboard, but I like foam core board better. But you get foam core board, and you get the double-sided tape. Okay.
Right?
You lay a strip of double-sided tape down, and then if you've got four wheels, you put the 4 wheels down,
Cool.
and they stick onto the double-sided tape. And then I have another couple of sheets where I'll only have maybe 2 or 3 on.
Okay,
You always-
Mary. Later.
Always be missing 1 or 2,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, but it works.
Yeah.
And then I got other
Every
plastic
now and then you find one, though, right?
that yeah, and you find one and you can just look through them and that. Like I'll take I've got a clear plastic box that I put like headers in or bumpers and all that stuff.
That's what I do.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy to sort that stuff.
Yeah, that way you can see through the package and you can see what's in there really quick.
Yeah, well, I mark on it what's in there anyway, but yeah, I mean, yes, it takes time to do that, but you know, if you're sitting watching TV or, you know,
Well, not really. If you take a model and you're saving the parts, there might be like 15 parts you're saving.
yeah,
You know, right then and then, if you organize it right then and there, it doesn't take that much time.
no, but I found if I'm saving parts from a kit, I'll bag them. Everything in that kit, I'll bag it, you know, like a baggie, and I'll just put the instructions in there and write what's on it.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Oh yeah, because after a while, like you know, you got to you get the little pill balls. They are not bottles, but the pill containers. They'll start getting full after a while.
Yeah, I like using these guys.
Yeah, yeah,
So I can see the parts, and I
Yeah.
can put them in each compartment. And,
Yeah.
you know, and I can make one just for engines, one just for suspension,
yeah.
one just for chrome. I could just put all chrome in one. I got one box with just all chrome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I use a lot of those containers they use at grocery stores too. Like there's stuff
Hi,
you
Mark. How you doing?
get, you know, the what do you call it? Coleslaw in.
Right.
Yeah, I use those a lot. Those
And
big
these
plastic
plastic
containers.
containers work too.
Oh, pretty good,
Oh
Mark.
yeah, yeah.
Can't complain.
But anyway,
Like, I'll build an engine. I'll build an engine and just paint it and just leave it and just throw it in the parts box.
Yeah, scratch build attack, John.
All right,
You want to see it?
sure.
Okay. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's already on the dash.
All right, well, you got it in already, huh?
See?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I use aluminum tubing.
Cool. What'd you use for the face?
I I got a plastic tree and I just sanded it till it would fit the hole.
Right.
And then I got it so far, so I got a bit of a face, and then I cut the rest off. I used fish line for the line going to the tack.
Yeah. The electrical part.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, Terry. A lot of people do that. Oh,
I
that
got
sucks,
these
Mark.
two from. I don't think they make these anymore. From
Oh, just hold
Performance
on. I'm
Retail
sorry.
Products.
I didn't notice I was a big
Yeah.
screen.
It's okay.
Oh yeah. That is a nice one. Yeah, I had that
Yeah.
a long time ago.
They don't make them no more though. It's done.
No, I know.
So I'm saving it for something.
Well, that's like that MSC company. They had some really nice stuff. They had the heater hoses and they had the print spray on the heater hoses.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, nobody does that anymore.
And nobody makes that. No, I'd like to find some hinges too, some pre-made hinges.
What kind of hinges?
The ones for the hood.
Piano hinges? Detail Master makes it.
Oh, I'll look at them. I don't know if they're the same ones. Ones I saw had the miniature spring, and they opened up really nice. They were already built too. They were already put together.
Yeah, it's I forget which company made them. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I should have bought them when I had the chance.
Yeah.
there's my container with my exhaust parts in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all headers and mufflers and shit like that. And then, of course, I
Yeah,
bag.
Mark can't get on here because his internet is screwed up.
Cool. Barn, you got one? That's cool.
Is that one there? That's
Yeah,
all.
Bill thing. Yeah, Bill thing.
Yeah, they're perfect
Yeah.
for that.
I got shifters in that one.
Photo etch too.
Yeah, I got shifters in that one, and this one here I got phones and door handles and spotlights and windshield wipers.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you can get, and they don't take up a lot of room either.
No.
You can get them free. Sometimes they give them away free at the drugstore.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, right.
Well, I usually get mine at the dollar store.
Okay, no problem, Mark. You have a good day.
All my shit at the dollar store.
Well, dollar store's a lot. You can get a lot of stuff at the dollar store.
Oh, I know. Yeah, all kinds of shit there.
Yeah, I buy the same containers as John has, but it doesn't have the dividers.
No, I don't have the dividers in one. Wow, no, I don't.
Yeah, Harbor Freight used to sell some big ones, really nice ones.
There's how I do my wheels.
Oh yeah. That's cool. You can see the wheels right off the bat.
Well, yeah, and like I got some of these. I use masking tape, but masking tape is fucking terrible stuff. No, it just never. It doesn't want to dry out. It stays tacky forever. You know, like that's just a piece of cardboard that I put
These
gasket in.
are the ones I buy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
They're like $2 at the dollar store.
yeah. I
And
got
they
the one
stack
for,
up nicely too.
but this is the one I use for foam core board.
hey, you guys remember the model doctor?
No, who's the model doctor?
He used to sell paints. He used to
Okay.
sell metal flake that you could put into the paint.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. They were
I hope
the
Zeno
same
is
people.
feeling better.
That's good.
I hope, I said. I haven't heard anything
Oh,
from
you
him.
hope. You hope. You hope.
Yeah.
There's a Mopar engine that I
No
took
problem,
out.
Mark. That's understandable.
I made that exhaust out of solder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done that before.
And that's been sitting in the parts box because the motor, went. The model got destroyed. There's another Mopar engine. I just built it and put it in there.
Yeah.
And this one, it came out of a kit that's got the one, with the hole in the pan. I love those.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
Sometimes I just keep the wheels right on the sprue and just.
Well, that's like some of
Yeah, I've
some
done
of the
that
Joanne kits. They had like the plastic axles. I hated
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah, the plastic axles. Oh, yeah.
I
A little bit of
freaking
pressure and you
hated
snap
that.
them. A little bit of
Yeah.
pressure and they snap.
No kidding. Yeah, that's true, Terry. They're good too. Yeah. Plastic containers used for fishing
Yep.
lures
Yep.
is
That's
good
what
too.
basically these are. A lot of these, that's what they are. They're just repurposed.
Some people buy those tool chests and they put all the
Yeah.
paints and everything
Tackle
in it.
boxes. You can buy tackle boxes like at yard sales. I'll buy the whole tackle box because I go
Yep.
fishing anyway. So I just take the stuff out and put them in my other tackle box and just keep that tackle box.
Yeah.
My main box.
I think that's when I was younger. That's what I had. I had a fishing tackle box that I used for all my paints and whatnot.
My main box is a beauty box, a makeup box, an old makeup box. You see all the paint all over it from messing around with it.
Yeah.
I keep all the model stuff in there. I got to buy more detail stuff, a little bit at a time.
Yeah. It adds up, John.
Yeah, I know. But I want to buy like a lot of the turned aluminum stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like. That stuff. Turned aluminum stuff.
Get it from that. What is it? Off the sprue. He does really nice work.
Yeah, off the sprue. He does nice work. Yeah, I gotta get some of that stuff too.
Yeah, he does turned aluminum like pulleys and whatnot.
Yep, I got a few pulley sets.
Yeah, me too.
Well, they've gone up in price a lot, man. Since I
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit at a time. You can't build every single model with every single aftermarket part on it.
Oh.
Jeez,
you plan to buy a new car or build a model?
Yeah, I know. I go buy a new car. See, that's a nice parts pack.
Cool.
That's the Moon Eyes Dragster, the original.
Really?
Hold it in yellow.
And that comes in the new issue, right?
The new issue has the new issue has the Moon Eyes Dragster, right? It has the I have some of these here, but I don't have them all here. It has the 23T Roadster frame.
Okay.
So you can actually build the 24. Everything you can build there. The only thing you need is a body, wheels, tires, and an engine, and maybe a few minor parts. But you're I can show you. You've never seen them. I'll show
I
you.
have to get two of those kits.
Oh man, yeah. I got two. I don't know why, but I did. But the thing is, you you know, you Moon Eyes Dragster. It's molded in white, so you saw that. This is the tree. This is the T for the That's the T. This is the T for the 23T frame.
Oh,
I'll do it this way around. Do it this way. Do it better that way.
Yeah.
That's the 23T frame, and actually, somebody built one up and posted it. I don't know. I think it might have been on Spotlight message board, and it was all built up, and well. So you're only using. You're not. I think there's one thing or two things on this tree that you're going to use for the Moon Eyes Dragster, and this is the what do you call this here? This is the Roadster speed equipment tree that comes. This is the Roadster speed equipment tree that comes.
Cool.
So all you're really using out of this is basically the front axle, rear axle, and a few other things in the steering wheel, blah, blah, blah. You're only using a few parts of that. So, and then you have your, of course, you have your engine. Then you have your tree for your wheels. And this is the tree that has all the wheels in it.
Cool.
So, I mean, you're only using spoke wheels for the front and a set of mag wheels for the back.
yeah. That reminds me of like I said, the Tony Nancy kit, the double kit. That came like that. It came with a lot of wheels.
I got that kit. I must look at it. I haven't looked at that kit for years.
I got that kit a long time ago in the '90s, and the chrome tree was bad.
Is that the double kit or the triple kit?
No, the double. The Tony Nancy double.
Okay.
Is that with the Fiat?
No.
Two dragsters.
Yeah, it's got two dragsters in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Fiat was. You're thinking of the Fiat. That was the AMT kit.
Okay.
The double dragster kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I called them and they gave me a replacement chrome tree, so I got two
Cool.
trees.
Well, that's why you got extra parts. I don't usually do that unless there's something major missing.
Well, it was the chrome tree didn't come with any chrome,
Yeah, well, that's kind of major.
so I had to get. Hey, dude, send me one with chrome.
This is the parts pack they should have put in. They should have put this one here. It's the dragster parts pack. There's some parts missing. Well, there's a part of the dragster parts pack. But they didn't have that. They put the other. But see, that Moon Eyes Dragster, that came out as a double kit back in the 60s.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
I see the Model A, 30 Model A hardtop is coming back out again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's out already.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah, because Elm's Hobbies had it already. I think he had it for $44.
You imagine Dave will have that eventually.
That'd be a big seller again.
What's that, John?
I'll be back.
That'd be a big seller.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Shit, get back here. Yeah, that'll
Now
be.
they're bringing out two Novas.
Yeah.
From what I've seen on Facebook.
Yep. Yeah.
You see that, Steve?
Yep. The altered wheelbase one and the stock one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that they brought out a stock one, but I'm kind of surprised they brought an altered wheelbase one out too.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the altered wheelbase.
Well,
I like a few of them, but I don't like the ones that are really hacked. If you see some of the altered wheelbase from back in the day.
oh, well, I always say you got to remember these guys were building them in their backyards.
Like there's this one. It's a 57 Chevy or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you saw the leaf spring in the front, oh my God, man!
Put it up
Like it
high.
looks like a truck leaf spring.
Yeah. But that so I mean you get all kinds of parts with that Moon Eyes dragster.
Yeah,
And they're coming out with the 49er dragster too.
yeah, I saw that.
And it's not there's not going to be any chrome with that, I don't think.
No.
And so it's very elementary. I've got one of those. I built one. I got a built one that I picked up one year. I don't know if I can reach it or not. Might be able to reach it. I stretch real big. Yeah, I picked this up at NNL East one year. Guy had it built. This is it there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably build it and change the wheels and tires.
Yeah.
And the rest I'll just leave as is. I won't bother with the rest.
Right.
I mean, there's no rear end in it, so I'll probably put a rear end in there.
Yeah.
But other than that, it'll build up to it. Apparently, they're putting decals in that there was a real drag car that was very similar to this.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to put the decals for that in, and they have another style of decals that they're going to put in. So, but I mean, it's a nice little dragster, and that is almost the same size as the Revell when Revell did the Slingster the Slingster style dragster.
Yeah, wasn't that Limber kit? That dragster you just showed me?
This one here? No, it was a monogram kit.
Oh, I thought it was Limburg.
No, it's original monogram kit.
Because I know Limburg did a couple of dragsters.
Yeah. There it is there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I built one of the Lindbergh ones at NNL East. Because that's where I get all my good deals I get down there. But it was funny. I was standing there at the guy's booth, and I was looking through some parts on a table, and my neck was starting to bother me. This was getting around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I was making like the last run through, and I said, "This kind of lifts my neck up like this," and I'm standing there in front of me, and this is what I see in front of me. I don't know if you can see that. Sort of light on. This is what's looking in front, and I see in front of me.
Oh wow!
And it had $4 on it. So I said, "Oh, cool! That's a box. So I'll get that $4. Oh, that's what the hell." So I picked it up and started looking at it. And I said, "Jesus, there's parts in there." So there was it was built in there. I mean, it's not. I tore it apart again, but it's missing some parts. But now that I get the Moon Eyes dragster, Jesus, there's parts in there I can use in this.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But this was also a real car.
Okay, yeah.
That was also a real car, and I think it was called Midnight Oil.
Right.
I think that's what it was called. But I mean, so it had a little four-banger Ford engine in it.
Yeah.
Oh, back then that's what they did.
What's that?
That's what they did back then. They took any engine. They used any engine in a hot rod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like if you said, like John says, if you look through some of these old cars and that drag cars, and it's like, holy fuck, man, these things are dangerous.
Oh yeah.
It was like, but that was the thing. Everybody.
Yeah, but don't forget when drag racing first started, a lot of people built from the junkyard. They
got parts from the junkyard and they built them in their backyard.
Now you can't do that. Now you can't do that.
Yes, they can. But Model Ts were turned into tractors. You know that, right?
Yeah. I was going to build one of those, but I've seen other people do it, so I didn't bother.
So, what do you think, John, about that idea about me doing the 55 on live
Yeah, go
from the
do it. I
ground
want
up?
to see it.
From the ground up,
Oh yeah,
and then I'm
yeah.
gonna try to see. I'm gonna get a vote on the colors for the body.
I'm trying. I'm trying to catch Blues. Mark's live when he does his. So
I think he's
I may
going
not get
live on
another.
Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
But now I gotta keep checking my shit because they don't give me a notification, even though my bell's rung.
Well, he was asking if anybody was interested in him going live. There was a few people that said, but not enough.
I was on the Miguel site the other night, a couple nights ago, and I was on to Sparky there last night.
Oh,
Mopar was on there.
yeah, for a little while.
Yeah, I didn't stay long. I
It was
just
getting late.
huh?
It was getting late. I can't
Yeah.
stay awake.
I didn't get the notification that somebody went live.
I don't either. When I go to Facebook now, I just type in live, and
Oh,
whatever is live will start coming up.
Right.
Wow. You gotta check your own shit. That's all.
Got these today from my friend Dawn.
Oh, cool.
Mazda Miatas.
Yeah, I like my Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Well, these are just Miatas. Now that I got a Miata, I got to catch the Hot Wheels. I got a lot of. I'm amazed. I got a lot of friggin' Cougars. When I had my Cougar,
Mhm.
I couldn't believe how many Hot Wheels of Cougars there are.
Oh, there's a lot.
Same as like these. I've got those two, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 8 different Hot Wheels now.
Cougars
Wow.
are pretty
Of
popular.
Mazda.
Right.
Huh?
The Cougar's very popular.
Yeah. But I mean, the Miata is too.
Oh yeah, there's a following for that too.
Yeah.
I had
It's
a friend
funny.
that had one.
I was reading about the Miata, and it was it's styled after Lotus. The Lotus. Geez, I can't remember what it was now.
Wasn't the Elise, right?
Elan.
Elan?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I was reading about the Lotus Elan, and when they built that car, they actually used a lot of Ford Cortina parts in it.
Oh, wow.
And of course, the Lotus, the Cortina, when it raced, it had a Lotus dual overhead cam engine in it.
Huh.
So I got one of them from that Jerry Chevalier or whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got one from
Chandler.
him, but he molds them in metal.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so I bought one of them for my Cortina. Yeah. I got to start building stuff, so that's my problem. I'm not getting anything built.
That's right, build something.
Well, my Mazda that I'm working on is, I should have painted it yesterday. It was a beautiful day here. It was like I got nothing done outside. Everybody else was outside doing all their Christmas lights, and I didn't do it.
Some people just leave their Christmas lights all year round.
Yeah, but that's hard on your lights in the summertime.
Yeah.
I did that a couple of years, and after the second year, I was changing 3 or 4, half a dozen bulbs. And, you know,
Oh,
'cause they're not used to being out there all year round in the rain.
Yeah,
they're
it's
only
pretty
made of
cold here.
plastic, and the rays from the sun destroys them.
Yeah, it destroys the plastic.
Yeah, it's freezing rain over here right now. I thought it was going to snow, but it's not snowing. It's freezing rain.
It's cloudy, but and a little cold, but that's it.
I don't walk the freezing rain. I don't do that. Me and my feet don't work very well in the freezing rain.
No, I know that. I walked around my block the other day to get the mail, and Jesus, I got halfway through walking, and my hips were killing me. I guess I'm gonna have to.
Apart, Steve.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm getting up there.
Steve,
Yeah.
you want me to send you a walker?
I'm an
Send you a
antique now,
walker.
so I'm an antique now.
I've got a couple of spare walkers I can send you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not in a rush to use them yet.
Maybe
So
get yourself a motorized cart so you can run around.
Yeah.
over here, if you got a walker, you get on the bus for free.
Oh, cool.
So some
Well,
people they have the walker, but they don't need it, but they get
Right.
on the bus for free.
Right.
I'll use a walker to get up free, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, just power it up, There's a
Yeah.
little snap kit I got from my daughter. I'm gonna paint it. Me and her are gonna paint it. I'm gonna use this kit when I put the decals on. I'll use my homemade decal stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Cool.
John says do a video of it, so okay. Was it Jamie wants it?
Yeah. Yeah, Jamie was asking about it. He's probably out on the bike today. He's getting his
Yeah.
last couple days on the bike.
Yeah, I should have had my Miata yesterday.
You gotta enjoy it because the day goes quick. It's
know.
getting dark here. It's getting dark at 4:30.
It's 5:30 or 5 o'clock here when it gets dark now.
Yeah, it gets dark pretty fast here too.
So I'm like, I gotta get up. I gotta do my stuff, and then I can go inside and do other stuff.
And the thing is, once it gets dark, you think it's time for bed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Well, that's true. You start thinking about, geez, I might as well go to bed.
Cut down on the smoking those joints, you won't be so sleepy.
Well, I don't know about that. A friend of mine was telling me, he says, oh, yeah, he says, I got to have a little puff at nighttime so it helps me sleep.
Oh, man.
God, if I smoked a joint on you, you couldn't shut me up. I'll be
I want to see you on beer. I want to see you drinking.
I'll be another Mopar nut.
Oh, I don't think so. You can't.
Or
You can't
Terry.
catch up. Terry,
Whatever
forget it. Nobody can catch Terry. Terry just goes off. Once Terry starts talking, you forget trying to get involved in that thing. You're not getting a word edgewise.
Well, that's like Adrian.
Adrian's pretty fast too.
When he gets talking, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. What the hell?
Is that the printer going?
Yes. I printed off a page or something, but I didn't know it was going to fucking look like that.
Surprise.
Well, look at how it printed.
Wow.
If I had known that,
You don't need no glasses to read that.
Jesus Christ, it's so big I can't help but look, it's way too big.
That's
Well, I
what she
printed
said.
it, so
That's what she said.
I'll send this one along to John Paul. I'll print the other one, but I'll shrink it. So it's not so friggin' big.
Check your font settings.
No, it's just the way I set the printer up. I don't need a full page. It's a guy, Drew Herwater, or whatever his name is.
Drink water, right?
Drew H-I-E.
That's the other guy.
Yeah, anyway, he just
White Taker.
White Taker, yeah. He just wrote in and said that he did a few things on the dragster frame, that's all.
Oh yeah.
Whitaker, I guess it's called.
Whitaker. Hewer? H-I-E-R-W-A-R-T-E-R.
You got me, man.
Way beyond what I'm thinking.
I give up.
Yeah.
Isn't Art Anderson out of jail by now? See?
Art Anderson, last time I talked to John Duzan, this was quite a while ago, like it might even have been a year ago. Art was out of jail, and then he ended up back in jail.
Oh wow.
So I presume he got back on because I think the story is you're not allowed to have a computer anymore. Now,
Oh,
I understand. I mean, not a fan of these child molesters or whatever. I don't think art's a. See, there's the whole story too. You're not a child molester if you're not look. I mean, if you're only looking at pictures. You know, you might have bad intentions or you might not. But the thing is, should you be penalized and not be able to have a computer the rest of your life? I don't know. There's stuff like that. I'm not really, sure.
yeah,
It's like,
because you haven't actually done anything. You just
no, I mean, yeah, it's. I mean,
That's
I don't
bad
know.
enough,
Like to see, there's another whole big story about pornography or child pornography, whatever you want to call it. What could be classified as child pornography today probably wasn't classified as child pornography back in the '60s.
What do you think?
Like
The
if you
little
took a
girl on the
picture,
billboard with the
well, no,
dog
but I
going
mean,
on her.
yeah, but I mean, if you took a picture of a girl in a bikini that was like 12 years old back in the '60s, it wouldn't be considered child pornography. But now, if you did that, you would be classified as a
I
pedophile.
would think. I would think you'd have to have some sort of like act or I don't know something that shows some bad intention. I mean, you can't take a picture. I took pictures of my daughter when she was naked in the tub.
That's
That's
right.
not that's not child pornography.
Well,
My
you
little
see,
boy.
that's
I got pictures of him. I got pictures of my other daughter.
yeah. But
They were
anyway,
little.
that's kind of where everything's gone now. I was on. It was funny. I was on Facebook or YouTube last night, and I was reading different stuff, and I was reading, and then this story popped up about this woman that was charged with having sex with her students. Okay, now one woman had sex with her students. She got like 35 years. Another woman had sex with her students, and she got 18 months. So all of a sudden somebody gets 35 years, no, somebody else gets 18 months. There's no fairness in the regulation of what you should get. Should you get 35 years? I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I guess the thing was she had sex with a 13-year-old, and the other woman had sex with 2 or 3 football players. Older students, I guess. But still, some of these laws are kind of weird. But anyway, from what I understood from John, now I haven't talked to John for quite a while. I might get in touch with him again. But as far as I knew, I was just looking at pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gene Snow got what do you call prosecuted for child molestation.
Yeah, I think remember reading something or hearing something about that, but that was quite a while
Pissed me
ago.
off. That pissed me off because I've been following Gene Snow for a long time. I was like,
right.
son of a bitch.
Like I know a guy that got charged for child pornography, but he had videos on his computer, and that's all they have.
Yeah, that's not right either. That's no way.
Yeah.
Well,
you got to be really careful surfing for porn because you could get child porn really easy.
Oh yeah, I know.
You got to be really careful.
Well, geez, Dawn and I here one night we were looking. I typed in something about a Dodge interior door or something. Holy shit! All of a sudden, all this porn started pouring out, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm going delete.
If you got a kid in the room, you have to set your settings to the most secure because that can happen really easy.
Yeah. But I couldn't believe it. It was like, holy freak, this is cool.
Yeah. Put in Cougar. Just put in Cougar and see what you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's like, for example, we got to set our videos on YouTube for 18 and over.
Right.
But it's not to say young kids are watching our videos.
Well, that's right.
They're watching that phone.
Because
I had to take away the phone.
You don't need a password to go on my page or anybody else's page that says 18 and over.
Right. I had to take the phone away from my kid because she's on YouTube watching adult YouTube stuff. And I'm like, what are you watching this crap for? She's only 7.
Oh, Jesus.
And she gets all pissed off. I said, I don't care if you got pissed off. That's how bad it is, and they don't care. I mean, the people who are the platform providers, they don't give a shit.
Well, see, now there is something that I don't understand with today's technology, and I guess it comes down to the people that have the websites, but they should be governing that. They should be finding the website that has that child porn on it.
All I gotta say is you read out the whole thing. Have sections. You have a section here, a section there. You section it off, and you're not allowed to go here unless you're a certain age. And you have tools. Parents should have tools to shut that off. And period. China does it all the time.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, how can China do that and nobody else seems to do it?
Right, exactly. And then over here, you just hand that to the parents. But what's wrong with the Western society is they don't want to hand anything over to the parents. They want the control. The government wants the control. They don't want the parents to have the control.
Yeah, we're still here.
They don't want parents to decide what the kid sees or not. They want the government to come in and do that. Bullshit. I should be able to. Why should my child at the age of 13 be able to go get an abortion without my permission?
Well, she probably shouldn't. Right. She shouldn't, but then again,
yeah, right. Hold on, I gotta go. Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of weird laws that are out there that.
Well, yeah, that's like family law. It hasn't been changed since the 70s.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it was like Canada pensions. Like, when was the last time that was changed? I mean, yeah, every so many months it does go up a bit, but.
No, yeah, nothing to brag about though.
No, and I mean, I don't know. I mean. It should be a minimum of $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think.
I think it's, what is it now? I think it's $650. I ever had it written down here.
Yeah, it's about $650.
Yeah.
I think the old age is a bit more.
Well, that is the old age.
Oh.
CPP is based on how much money you make.
Yeah, CPP. I think for me it's like $520 a month.
Yeah. So, like, if you worked till you were 65 and you had a real good job, you'd probably get $1,200 a month.
Yeah.
If you're making $50,000 or $60,000 a year.
Yeah.
But there is a limit to the maximum amount you can get. Once you reach the maximum amount, you can't get any more.
Yeah.
The only way,
or if you exceed that amount, then you won't get any of it.
Exceed? No, you get your money back.
Oh no, my brother, he makes over 100,000. He's not going to get old age or CPP.
Oh yes, he will.
Well, according to him, he won't.
Well, according to him, he's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, when he retires, when he 10
years younger than me, so
yeah. But when he retires, he'll get the maximum Canada pension, whatever he's put into it. He'll get the maximum payout based on his number of years working and all that stuff. As far as the old age goes, it depends on how much money you make. Like, if you've got investments and all that, when you get your old age check, if you've got all kinds of money coming in due to like investments or due to a pension plan, you may lose part of that money.
Right.
And that's how it works, because I know I've talked to a couple of people and they said that they make too much. Like, I make too much off my I don't make too much, but I'm kind of like borderline.
Yeah.
I have to make a lot more because I have a good city pension, you see.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I don't like the fact that they penalize you for that. They shouldn't penalize you for that.
Well, see, there's another thing. Like, I know a guy that was when he retired has a principal of a school, I went to school with him. He took teaching and all that stuff. But anyway, he retired as a principal of a school. So I would guesstimate that he's probably getting somewhere around, let's say 60 to 65,000 a year pension. So he's getting that in his pension for the teacher. He's also Canada or the old or Canada pension. He would get the maximum of that which is probably going to run around. I'm going to say $1,000 to $1,200 a month.
Okay.
So those two pensions, if they add up to a specific number, I think it's 75,000. I'm not sure. But also, I forgot something else. Also, he's in Parliament now.
Oh, wow.
So he's making, he's getting in Parliament now probably $150,000 from his money. Now, when he retires from Parliament after say 2 terms, which is 8 years, he'll get a pension from them for about $75,000.
Well, there's the problem right there.
Yeah,
There's the problem right there.
So, but I mean, there he is. Like, he really shouldn't be entitled to any old age pension.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say what he paid into, the money he paid in that he actually put in, he gets back. Anything else? No.
That's the what is that?
401k, whatever you call it.
No, it's I forget the name of that now. It's based on how much money you make.
Right.
Okay.
They take this out every paycheck, though. There's part of it that's taken out every paycheck, right?
That's right. Yes. Yeah. But the old age pension is not that. It has nothing to do with whether you work or not.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't get the old age. But anything he paid into, just give him the money that he paid into without interest. That's all.
Oh, we don't get it. Well, yeah, no. You don't get interest. You get your money. It's kind of like this. You put X number of dollars in, and when you if I retired from my work when I was 55, right. So I had 5 more years to pay into my CPP, Canada pension. Okay. I didn't pay into it. So if I had to pay it into it, I probably would be let's say I'd probably be getting $1,000 to $1,200 a month. Because I would have paid the maximum into it. But I didn't. So instead of getting that, I get like 600 and around 700 and something a month, but I have taxes taken out of that.
Right. Wow, they even tax that? Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, you get taxed on tax. But you see, you gotta remember when you worked and you paid your taxes on your salary that you made, right? Mm-hmm. That money that you went into into that pension was tax deductible, so you didn't pay tax on that.
That's fine, but it should be tax deductible for life, because that way you're no longer able to work. If you're no longer able to work, you have that to live on.
Well, that's true. I agree with you there, but unfortunately, that's not how it works.
Yeah, see, this is why it was a person that came in the live the other day. It was talking about FDR and how capitalism is so bad. They don't understand. Capitalism is the best system. The problem is that the laws that we make are not used and are not implemented. Okay? Everybody has to be treated exactly the same. Equal treatment under the law, no matter what. No matter what station of life you're in.
Right.
No matter. You could be the richest person in the world. If you commit this is what you get. There's no, you have enough money to pay me off? Go ahead. I'll look the other way.
Yeah. I think your tax based on your income, your tax should be based on a percentage of your income.
Yep, all income. I'm saying all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, investments and everything.
In America, it's not like that. If you invest money, they have this little trick that they say, well, since you're an investor, we want you to grow the economy, so we'll give you a break. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. If I gave you and John each $1,000 and then told you Promise me to give $200 to a poor person. I guarantee you both are going to give that guy maybe $25.
Well, I don't know about that.
You can't
Anyway,
count.
but that's
You can't count on the human intention. You can't count on that.
no. But I mean, the thing is, the government doesn't. They don't. I'm going to say they don't penalize people, but
They're just not the right kind of scheme for any kind of success. Let me tell you that.
yeah.
Hi, Johnny.
You want to make it right, you lower the amount of people in government. You can't, if you serve 2 years, you don't get a pension, period. You got paid for 2 years, walk away.
Oh, I agree that the people in government get too fucking much money for pensions. No fucking.
Well, look at Brian Mulroney. When he retired, he got $175,000 a year.
Yeah, well, they all do. They all get big chunks of money.
We had a school superintendent who was superintendent to 3 different schools at the same time.
Yeah.
He was getting paid $500,000 a year from each school.
Wow.
And then gets 3 pensions from each school. Then the one school wanted to get rid of him, so they say to him, "Oh, let's buy you off. I'm going to buy you off. Let's give you 1.5, and then we don't owe you anything else." They gave him 1.5 million just to get rid of him.
Wow.
Do you understand how corrupt that is?
Oh yeah.
Why would a person have 3 different jobs, 3 different school districts? There's no conflict of interest here.
Yeah. How does a person manage to do that? See, that's the question.
Yeah, because the system lets it happen.
Well, that's right, and that's the.
If you work at one place, then you can't work over there. What was it? 500,000 in one job wasn't enough for him.
But the thing is, you can't blame him. It's not. He's just taking advantage of an opening in the door.
Exactly. We need to close those doors.
That's right.
Need to be closed.
Oh no, that's right. I mean, I'm not a political person, and my theory, if you're in politics, you got to be in politics for 2 reasons. Or 3 reasons. You're in politics to help your country. You're in politics to help the province or state that you're in, or you're in politics to help the town or city that you're in. It should have nothing to do with how much money you should be able to make.
Right, or the connections.
Well, you can't do anything about connections.
Oh, yes, you can.
Well, I don't know.
You get rid of everybody who's a lobbyist. Every president comes in and goes, "Oh, we're going to get rid of all the lobbyists," and it never happens. It never happens.
Yeah.
It's very simple things, because we're working with mathematics, and in mathematics, 1 + 1 is always going to be 1, unless you're doing some stupid math that they're coming up lately.
Yeah, that new math. Geez, I don't even want to get into that.
No, neither do I.
You know what I'm saying? When you teach people stuff like that, then you wonder why it's okay to have 3 different jobs, get 3 different pensions, get a payoff of 1.5 million, and still walk around going, "I'm poor. I don't have any money."
Well, there's no way that person should be saying he's poor.
I'm telling you,
unless he's smoking a lot of weed.
It's very corrupt. Where I'm at is very corrupt. Extremely corrupt.
Well, probably corrupt too here, but.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely corrupt. Our government started with Washington. Washington served, I think, 4 terms. He didn't even want to be president anymore. He told them, "I want to go back to my farm and just be a damn farmer."
Yeah, right.
Okay? But he went and did what he had to do. Okay. But he didn't leave. He didn't leave with a pension. The father of the country left with no pension.
Right.
We need to get back to that.
Well, I don't see a problem with people getting a pension for their job, but
I have no problem with it at all. I'm just saying.
But there has to be a limit. Yeah.
But Trump didn't take his check. It was like 200-something thousand every year for being president, and he donated his check.
Yeah.
You don't notice that of the other president, and they don't mention it either, because
that's right. No, I remember when
we have a press that's no longer the watchdog of the people. That's the problem. We need people to be watchdogs, not to be oh, I'm in for this guy or I'm in for that guy. Those people are dead and buried.
I think personally, anybody that makes 30,000 or less should not pay no tax whatsoever
I
because they
say
put it back into the
50,000.
system anyways.
I say 50,000, and they're not in the system, and you can fire all those people in the tax office because you don't need them to track them all the time. Look how much money you would save. And of course, somebody who makes, let's say, $100 million, right? If they get taxed at 20 at a real 28%, how much money do you think that is? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Bezos should pay taxes. Elon Musk, he should pay taxes. He don't pay taxes. You know
Okay,
why?
Terry, take care of yourself. Hope you feel better tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. A lot of these people don't pay taxes.
Because it's you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's the
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Elon Musk scratches the back of who? Oh, the environmentals. Oh, I'm going to make electric cars. Oh, let's give him a free ride then. See, that doesn't work.
Yeah, but they have more loopholes for people that make over 100,000.
Trump
Well,
said
yeah.
the same. Trump said the same thing. He said, "You're yelling at me for being rich, but you're the ones that made the laws. You made the law for me to be able to get richer, you dumbass."
Hi, Bellard, England. Thanks for coming.
You go by the law, everything would be changed. But the problem is that most of us are raised and educated without the law. We don't learn any history in school anymore.
No.
Our normal kids today, our young kids today, don't get any civic education.
I don't know. I don't have any kids in school, so I really don't know what they're learning.
Well,
But
I know
Well,
what
my
I learned in
son,
school.
he's in high school and he has 2 courses for 4 months. And when the 4 months are up, he does a test and he goes into another class for 2 courses for 4 months. Like, come on, that's ridiculous.
well,
I
I
had-
don't.
learn that
I had
way.
8 courses. And what you call the 4 months, the midterm test that I would
Yeah.
take would be on all 8 or 12 courses, depending on how many courses I took.
No, they're doing
Okay.
it because of this virus thing.
I mean, I
Well,
had
yeah.
math, I had social studies, I had art. Okay,
Yeah.
I had world history. Okay, they don't do that no more, and you wonder
Nope.
why?
I even asked my son, "Do you have history in high school?" He says, "No."
And math, I had 2 parts of math because I had to take regular math and then I had to go learn trig, and I hated trig.
Yeah.
I never had to do that. Thank God for that.
Yeah, but the kids these days, they don't have no hardcover books, so you can't help them with a new math.
Yeah, and that's bad for the brain because when you read something, that's the motor neuron action. Your eyes and the action of flipping a page that works with your brain, and your brain puts that in your brain and sets it. It sets the memory. That's very important for the human brain.
Yeah.
Working with your hands, for instance, is very important for your motor functions. Without that, you don't get motor functions start to fail.
Yeah.
Just like playing a sport. Play a sport and you get better at it. Then you stop playing it a couple of years. Then you're like, wow, I can't play as good as that because you're not doing it anymore.
That's
Yeah,
right.
well, that's like my Jacob. He came with me with math work, and I figured out the answer, but I didn't do the type of formula they use in the school today.
No.
So he got marked wrong, but the answer was right
Right.
because he didn't do each step that they're supposed to do, which
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
That's
I know.
basically
Steps to figure out an answer.
training
Come
them.
on.
That's training. That's basically training them. They're not teaching them to think for themselves. They're training them.
Yeah.
No,
Hi,
it's
Keith.
like
How you doing?
Hey, Salty, how you doing?
Our secretary's son can't find Germany on the map.
Wow.
Journey.
That's easy.
Ask them if they know where intercourse is.
Oh, I know where intercourse, Pennsylvania is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where the North Pole and the South Pole is. Just look on
Yeah.
the globe.
What is the equator? What is the equator? I
It's
bet you
half
they
the
don't know what the
world.
equator is.
Half of the world.
Half of the world is an imaginary line that goes all the way around the belt line of the world.
Yeah.
Exactly. They don't know that though. Don't ask them about longitude and latitude. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now.
Well, it's like I was at the grocery store one day and something was on there for $4.44. And it was on at 50% off. So I walked up to the cashier. She's a young girl. She probably, maybe in high school. And she says, I don't know what's 50% off of 444. And I says 222. And she looked at me. She said, well, how do you know that? And I was like, well, how do I know that?
How do I know that?
I learned it in school.
What's
I
half
guess.
of 4? What's half of 4? That's
Anyway,
what I said to her.
she had to ask an older lady there. She says, what is that? Half of 444. And she said, he's right. It's 222. And she was like, duh. Like, duh. How do you get that? Because they're used to doing this fucking big screw of, 1 equals blah, 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 blah. I said, man, if we're doing that in school, I said, it'd take forever to figure out. No wonder you can't figure nothing out in life. You're going to be bad.
How are they going to get to other planets then? How are they going to go travel through space?
You don't want them traveling.
How are they going to plot a course through space with that kind of math?
I know. It's scary.
You're right, Keith. They make it more complicated, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be complicated. A lot of that math that you wouldn't ever use anyways, algebra, geometry.
Oh yeah, trig. No, unless you're leaving the planet, not really.
That's what
I used to yell at my math teacher about. I said, I'm not going to space.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mind geometry because I understood it.
Yeah, I enjoyed
geometry
it.
Geometry is pool. Algebra. You play geometry all the time. Pool.
Yeah. But algebra, I couldn't understand that at all. It just drove me nuts. Well, A is worth this. Where does it tell me that A is worth this? I don't see that.
You're supposed to imagine.
Yeah, I know. You're supposed to imagine. Yeah, I know.
What X equals to the answer.
X is the unknown, man.
Yeah. I know. It was pretty stupid, some of the stuff they would do.
But you need to learn how to do stuff like that in order to do much more complicated equations.
Well, now they get calculators to figure out their maths in school now.
Oh, yeah. It slows slows down our brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when my son does a test, it's an open book test. I go, well, how the hell are you supposed to learn from that?
Yeah.
Look, I bought an engine math book that shows you how to do all the capacities and how to measure cylinders and do the formulas for that. When I first bought that book, I was in my 20s. I said, why didn't the teacher just give me this book? And I would have learned math easy.
Yeah.
Because you see, the reason I couldn't learn the algebra is because they're not giving me a practical use for it.
No, well, that's it.
Practical use for it, I could learn.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be more interested in it.
Exactly. Like geometry. When you learn geometry, you learn the angles 45 degrees. You're cutting a piece of wood 45 degrees to meet another piece that might be 37 or 42 degrees. And you have to, figure out what angle you want to get, right?
Yeah.
My friend did a circular deck, and he's sitting there going, well, this is what the radius is, John, and each piece is going to have to be cut this degree for us to make this complete radius. And I'm like, cool. Now, how come my teacher couldn't do that?
Yeah, well, teacher just wants to get out of school.
Yeah, you're right there, Keith.
When you have a practical way, just like when you're cooking, using a couple of grams of this, 8 grams of that, a pound of this, a liter of this to put into the recipe. That gives you a practical use of math.
Right.
That's why that's another thing. That's another class we had that they don't do anymore. And that's when you go home economics, to where you used to cook, and they teach you how to clean. They teach you how to do a checkbook.
They're right there, Keith. If Google ever goes away, this world be fucked. Period.
And the world is, but not me, because I know how to do things. I have hard copies of everything.
Yeah, that's what you need, a hard copy.
I don't believe in the cloud. Don't believe in it. Unless that cloud is coming down with Jesus Christ, I'm not getting on it. I mean, my daughter was trying to make a fire with 2 sticks, right? And she's rubbing these 2 sticks together, right? And I'm looking at her and I said, you know, that's not the way it does. Oh, yes, it is, Dad. I saw it on the cartoon. I said, no, it doesn't work that way. I'm going to make a fire for her, by hand.
There's actually 2 stones that if you find the right stones, they'll start a spark.
I got a fire starter stone. You could buy them. They're easy. Magnesium?
Yeah.
All you got to do is get some dried leaves or some cotton or whatever like that.
No, they don't, Mary. I find the schools now, Mary, if they have a trouble with a child, they ignore them, or they put them in a corner, or put them far away.
Check out the fire starter.
Yeah.
I'll make a fire right here, right now.
They put them all far away from the blackboard or away from the teacher. I noticed that too.
Oh yeah, that sucks when you do that.
They just want to make the money. They don't even stay after class if you got a problem in math or anything anymore. I showed you how to do it. That's how you do it. That's what the teacher says. Yeah. There you go. There you go, Keith. The more the merrier.
Yeah, bring them on. All you do is scrape a little bit of this onto the paper.
Why does this whole table go out on fire?
You want to see that? I'll do it. I'll do it.
What are you doing? Cooking supper?
I'm taking magnesium, okay?
Oh my God, you're gonna fucking blow her up.
No, I'm not gonna blow up. You take the magnesium and you scrape it onto the paper.
I would say he would lose all his hair, but yeah, he's got no hair.
He got no hair. Okay, thank you for your confidence in both. If I can just get this stuff on there.
Hi.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Not too bad.
Salty?
If Mopar suddenly disappears, we all know what happened.
Oh no! This is a fire starter from Harbor Freight. You just take some of the magnesium, little chips of magnesium off.
Yeah, that might take you a while. Harbor Freight's only good for one use.
It works wet or dry, man. Wet or dry.
No, I'm just saying, this generation growing up, these are, I mean, don't get me wrong, as far as technology, they're super intelligent. But as far as just basic world skills, they're about the most ignorant people you can possibly think of.
Yeah.
I mean, just plain and simple. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think the new generation you're going to find any millwrights or tool and die makers or anything like that nature.
You're crazy. You're crazy to find them people.
Don't get me wrong, for all the people that's on the vegan diets and all this other kind of shit, that's all great. But if it comes down to hunger one day, these people wouldn't even know how to kill nothing to eat it. They wouldn't know how to fix the food up. They would starve to damn
comes in
death.
plastic for them, dude.
Yeah.
Chicken only comes in plastic.
They would absolutely starve to death.
Yeah.
Trying not to burn the whole place down, you know.
I'll catch it all on fire. It'd be good. It'd be good. That'd be YouTube gold, man.
YouTube gold.
God, man, I cannot believe we stayed online so long last night. Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw you on last night.
I was only on there a little bit. I get tired. I got to go to sleep.
I saw you on last night, Keith. I just stayed on for a bit.
Yeah, we had 3 live streams last night. I went live earlier, and we stayed on till Wasted Talent Fabrications went live, and then we stayed on his live till like 5.5, 6 hours.
Oh.
And then when he got off live, I went live again, and the hell we stayed on live till daylight.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I stayed on until I almost see the sun come up this morning. I was like, damn, I'm too old for this shit. I ain't
There
as
it
young.
goes.
Can't be
There it
this
goes.
no
Dude.
more.
There it goes. There it goes.
We can't see it. There you go.
Yeah, burning paper.
Now the smoke detector's
Yeah, but
gonna
I
go
did
off.
it with a little spark of this. That's all I did. No matches, no nothing.
Yeah, but you got to remember though, that's really not basic fire starting skills though, because you have to buy that stuff at Harbor Freight.
Now, I know, but I have it already. It's an emergency thing. Okay. Now I could do the stick and the rod thing too. I could do it that way too.
I never was a Boy Scout, so I can tell you I couldn't do that shit. I mean,
I
I know the basic principle, so I can
grew
figure
up
it
in
out.
the Bronx. Now, how the hell do I know how to make a fire?
I was finna say, how the hell do you know that? Hell, do they even have the damn Boy Scouts up there in the Bronx?
Yeah, they did, but my parents didn't have the money to send me.
I was like, there's some parts of the country where they got good things, but the Bronx, you would never think the damn Boy Scouts would exist up there.
Oh, they used to. And back then, they were real Boy Scouts. They weren't like they are today, where they have to have girls in there too.
But northern New York, actually, up in the higher elevations, it's actually a really pretty place. Once you get past all the city and get out from all the big lights and glamour, you get out into the countryside. New York's actually a pretty place.
Damn right, Mary. And thanks a lot, Johnny. I wouldn't freeze at all. It's just that it's a lot harder when you're not trying to burn something down. But it's
Well,
the
that
same
was our
thing.
demonstration of today. How not to burn your table down.
Well, John, a lot of drag parts were made of magnesium. And
Yep.
when the cars went on fire, magnesium burns at over 2,000 degrees.
Yeah.
That's why when you see a car burn, it burns so fast.
Right.
Yep,
Exactly.
I just got back from the damn hobby store. I done something I shouldn't have done.
What'd you do?
Bought another
That's
damn
smart.
RC car. Bought another
I knew
RC
it.
car.
I do it. I do it.
Didn't have no business buying one. It ain't like I ain't already got enough of them.
Yeah, what'd you drop on it?
$369.
Whoa, that's not too bad.
I bought a Armor Granite. I'm sorry, not a Granite, a Senton, Armor Senton. It's a 1/10 scale, like stadium truck.
Nice size. 1/10 is nice size.
But then I got home, and as soon as I got home, I got online and started ordering RPM arms and shit like that for it. I'm like, well, I know I'm going to break it, so let's go ahead and start getting some good extra parts.
Yeah, and you're like, first I'll break all the real stock parts, and then I'll put the good parts on there.
Yeah, exactly. So now I just got to wait 2 or 3 days for that stuff to get here.
Cool. Yeah, you don't do videos, do you?
No, I need to, but it's hard for me to drive because my hands are so small. It's hard for me to hold the controller in one hand and drive, and then hold the camera in the other hand and film.
I mean, when you go do the upgrades to the little car.
No, you know what? I could do that though. I need to do that. I can just set my camera
I
and
want to
stuff
see
right
them
here
done,
on the table. Yeah.
And I can see other people do them, but I might as well pick on you.
Yeah, well, exactly. Exactly. But I watched a YouTuber who fixed that though. He's like me. He's got kind of, my hands aren't real small, but these controllers, these controllers, like the wheel, you drive it with your thumb.
Right.
these are not like the old like drone and
Yeah, I got
airplane.
one of those.
And
I got a controller like that, and I got a controller, the regular stick controller,
yeah,
the
but
old Patubas.
I seen what he done. He took a damn a sheet metal screw, like a 1 inch or inch and a half sheet metal screw, and
Right,
just screwed it in there, and then to the side of the wheel,
right.
and he just sits there and drives it with that screw, so his thumb reaches it.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay. So
well,
he's
hell,
doing
that's pretty cool.
like the ball on a steering wheel.
Yeah, he just made an extension. Just put the screw on there
Right,
and
like
uses
the
the
ball on
screw
a
as an
steering wheel.
extension.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, and I seen him do that. I thought, well, shit, I need to try this.
Quite cool.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Johnny. I don't
Oh
blame you.
wow.
How would
Well, they
anybody even
can't.
want to go in business and then cannot even read a tape measure? That's just sad.
No, they can't. They can't.
You know.
And a lot of people, they want to read the easy measure, one that already has it marked out. And then you give them a real measure, they look at it and they go, this
Well,
doesn't
what's
have all
this?
the markings. It
Yeah.
doesn't have all the marks. Doesn't tell me what the 8th and the 30 seconds are.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude. You're supposed to know that, dude. And besides,
Hey, I
that's
take
16.
my brother had his camper worked on because he had a little bit of a water leak back in the corner, so he had to take it to the camper place and drop it off. And for what they were charging him by the hour, that dude there didn't use a real measuring tape. He used a digital measuring tape. He just stuck the tape measure up there and it was like a digital, just read it all off for him. He didn't have a real one. I was like, damn, dude. I mean, you just can't stretch
how
out
it
that
is.
damn tape and hold it up. I mean,
Yeah, I would say I'm in that same boat in some things because I love my digital caliper, man.
oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
my caliper, I love my
I
that right
love my
there.
digital.
Yeah, that's a great invention, and I
But
love
I
it.
also have a regular style with the dial.
Yeah, yeah. But how often do you use the regular with the dial though? Think about it.
Yeah,
Now that you got the
yeah.
digital, how often do you use the other one?
Yeah,
So, but yeah, that's a great invention. I love the digital caliper.
love it,
I got 2 or 3 of them, different sizes, real small, then pretty good size ones.
Yeah, I gotta get me a big one for doing brake work.
Yeah,
Drum.
I usually get it for when I was porting and polishing heads and things like that. That's what I use for that.
Yeah.
But I only port and polish my own stuff. I don't do it for anybody else
Yeah.
like that. It's just my own stuff.
Yeah, I do. I hate doing other people's stuff.
Yeah, I don't do it. I tell them to look, just take it to the machine shop and whatever they charge you, they charge you. If they mess it up, if they got warranties and they got big money to back that shit up.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let
Besides,
them
they got the bowl hogs. They can take the bowl, hog it out. They got all that there.
Yeah, just like me, I fly cut my own pistons and stuff like that. Angle my own valves and things like that. I do.
Cool. I want to see some of that stuff. I love watching that stuff.
Yeah, I do all that stuff.
You gotta do it. Yeah, next time you do it, record it.
Yeah, I don't know when I'll damn be flat cutting pistons again though. Now it's just, now I'm getting into where I'm gonna be building this. Well, I'm not even gonna build it. I'm gonna have it built, an LS motor to go in this Volvo.
Right.
See, I've never messed with an LS motor before, so I'm gonna take it to somebody and I'm gonna just pay the professionals, let them do what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm at the age now. If it's small block Ford, I'll build that all day long. It's not a big deal. That's easy. I've done so many of them. I do it with my eyes closed. But getting into this new stuff, I've never owned a turbo car or a supercharged car. I've always had nitrous cars. So getting into this turbo thing, this is a whole new world for me because I'm learning now. Now I finally it's at the point now where this old dog wants to learn a new trick, and I'm happy to learn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would, if I were to get an LS7, I would just have all the machine work done and I'd just put it together myself.
Well, what I'm gonna actually do is there's a engine company in North Carolina called TKM. You might have heard of them. They're real big building LS motors and stuff. What I've done is I've called them on the phone. I've talked to them. I just ordered their 1,000 horsepower package.
Right.
And what that does, that will come with the motor, the turbos, the hot and cold side. It will come with everything. It'll be dyno. It'll make 1,000 horsepower, and then they'll ship it to me. Then I just install it on my car. So.
Yeah, GM used to have a program where you used to be able to come in and build the engine for your car.
So what now?
GM used to have a program, right, where you
Uh-huh.
buy the car, and you could come in and put with someone there to guide you, okay, and you could put your engine together.
See, now that would actually be really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they still do it, but they did it a couple of years back.
Yeah, see, now that's actually really cool. That's something I'd be all into that.
And those guys, it was one of the car shows was showing it. They were showing the process. They use digital powered torque wrenches to do all the work. So you don't even like be clicking no nothing. You just put the thing on and it sets the torque and you can move on to the next step.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
You ever see that? Pretty cool.
my Mac torque wrench is digital, but I have to manually pull it. You know what I mean? But it is digital.
Right. They have it's all robotically controlled. All you
Oh,
do is
okay,
hold
okay.
it. All you do is hold it, and the computer and everything just decides how much torque it needs, and then you go on. And if you miss a step, the computer catches it.
Oh, okay. It's like a failsafe.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You
That's
ever saw it? You're like, wow, man. So people could
I
go
would
in,
be interested in doing that. That would be fun.
buy
Actually.
like a 2006 Camaro or 2007 Camaro. I think that's how far back it goes, and just build the LS for themselves.
Now, like I said,
It's a pretty cool
that would
program.
actually be fun. Yeah, that would be fun.
Because then you get to sign your own engine. You sign the engine yourself because each engine was getting signed. That was pretty cool.
That like I said, that is something
But when you sell the car, you can say, "Well, I built that engine."
Yeah, for a gearhead though, that's fun for gearhead.
Oh yeah,
They
for a
love that
gearhead
kind of
like
stuff.
me, even if it's a Chevy, I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Damn right, I wouldn't give a shit what it is as long as I get in there and be able to do it. I'm happy.
Damn right.
That kind of stuff's interesting.
Plus, you get your stuff in the engine. Your sweat is in that engine.
Yeah, Lord knows I cannot build furniture, so engines I'm good at. You don't want me to build nothing, and you try sitting on it, your ass gonna wind up on the floor. But trust me, I have enough of screws in it. It's not gonna come apart, but I promise you, it ain't gonna be built right either.
I call myself a half-ass carpenter. That's all I am.
That's it, man. I mean, I'm a gearhead. We don't cut wood.
Yeah, I
gears.
mean, I can knock a wall out, put another wall in, do all that.
Oh yeah, I can do that kind of stuff, but a finished carpenter, I'm not.
My buddy was that. He used to build furniture.
Yeah, it takes a very special, talented person to be a finished carpenter.
Yeah, I can build a display case. I'll build a display case, but that's only because it's easy.
Yeah, woodworkers, man, they are a different breed. I'm telling you right now, they are a totally different breed.
But I've worked at places that did all that molding and stuff, though.
Yeah, I tell you, somebody else is a different breed too, and that's boat builders, people who build these yachts and all that kind of stuff. Man, I mean, there's no room for error in those things. I mean, there is.
The same guy that was a furniture plant guy. That's what he did. He designed the yachts. That's what he did.
And I tell you what, you make big money if you know what you're doing in that business.
Well, back then in the 70s, man.
Yeah, that's craftsman in itself.
Some rough work, man. Today, I think most of the boat places are just hiring, immigrants. They don't hire anybody else.
Yeah, just like those Middle Night people. They know how to build furniture.
Well, you ain't lying.
Oh yeah,
you ain't lying. Them guys are awesome.
The Amish and the Mennonites, they build great stuff.
Yeah, the Amish too. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're hardworking motherfuckers. That's why.
You're damn right they are. There's a channel I watch. It's called it's an Amish channel, and all they do is build log homes. And and they build all their handmade furniture and all that kind of stuff. Those guys are so good. Oh my god!
Real wood. They ain't no plastic. They ain't no fiber wood. It's all real wood.
These guys use hand tools and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen them cut dovetails by hand.
Yeah, I'm like, man, these guys are good. Don't get me wrong; they're real good. Now they do use technology now. When they cut the logs and stuff, they use chainsaws and all that kind of stuff. Which when you're in the business of building log homes and you turn that many log homes out, you ain't gonna have 1,000 people out there working by hand to turn enough logs. It just ain't gonna happen. You got to use some modern technology, And but chainsaws has been around for hell now. They've been around for over 100 years now at this point.
They were around before motors were around, dude.
Yeah, I mean, hell, they've been around a
Just
long
like
damn
mowers,
time.
they had push mowers that had blades on them. The same damn thing with a
Yeah,
chainsaw.
exactly. You get somebody that really knows. You ever seen like one of those carvers? The people that use chainsaw and like
Oh
carve like
yeah,
statues and things like that, like
eagles.
bears. Oh man, them guys are
Oh,
awesome.
oh,
I mean, they got an
man,
eye. Them guys are good.
I pick up a chainsaw and I look at the wood and I go, ain't no fucking way.
I know. I know. I'm like, how in the hell do you make this chainsaw do this?
Fucking way. I'll lose a hand here doing this shit.
Oh, there's no doubt. I'd be a limbless dude. I promise you. Everything I'd have be prosthetic. I'd
All I
cut
know
it
is how to
all off.
cut a tree down. That's it. I cut
That's
a tree
it.
down and that's it.
And I tell you, I know how to cut one down, but I'm no tree guy either, so I can't tell you exactly where it's going to fall. But I know it'll fall. I
I've
just
had
can't
a
tell you
few
which way
go
it's
the
going.
wrong way. I've had a few go the wrong way.
Like I said, I know it's coming down, but I just don't. I can't guarantee you which way it's going to go.
Ain't no
But it
fun
will
having
fall.
a 50-foot tree go the wrong way. You got a 50-foot tree and it goes the wrong way. Yeah, that ain't no fun.
No, hell no. And boy, have you ever had to hire somebody to come cut a tree down that's like next to your house? How much them guys charge? Holy
Just
shit!
cost me $1,000.
Them
$1
damn
grand.
things.
I
I'm
just had
telling you.
one in the back cut.
Oh, really?
$1,000.
Does that cut up and hauled away at the same time?
No, I kept all the wood because I got a fireplace.
Oh, okay.
I got a fireplace, so I kept all the wood. That's pretty expensive for this side, for this part of the country.
Yeah, Johnny. Let me see if I can find this damn channel that I watch. I guarantee you, if you guys watch this channel, you'll really like them. This Amish channel that I watch.
Yeah,
These
put
guys
it in a private chat, Keith,
These guys are so damn good at what they do, man. Holy
and
shit,
then I
they're
can
really
post it
good.
in the chat. Yeah, those Amish people, they pretty well stick together as a community. There was a barn that burnt down, and all the Amish people rebuilt that barn, and they built it fast, man.
Well, see, these guys, they build everything twice.
Oh wow!
Yeah, see, they got on their yard, they got like a big covered awning pre-stage area, and what they do is they totally build the entire log house there first, then they disassemble it, put it on trucks, haul it out to whatever state or whatever it's going to. Then when it gets there, they go back out there and reassemble it out there on site. So they already got the wood's right, the measurements, the cuts, everything's perfect.
See, that's why I'm not a real technology guy because I like the old way of doing things.
There's the links that you put, Keith, to put in
Yeah,
the chat.
yeah, they're called Amish Meadows. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, man, you look at some of the stuff, and they have a public auction at their facility every year. And you can go up there and bid on like houses, carports,
Just hold on, I'll be right back.
Right.
furniture and stuff. Man, these dudes are so awesome. They're so good at what they do. I love watching these guys.
Like I said, the old way is the best. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, if you guys are into like log homes and handmade
I'll be back in a
furniture,
few minutes.
Okay, John.
My
Like
wife's
handmade
got a log
furniture and all
home.
that kind of stuff. These guys right here are definitely people you want to watch because they're really good
My
at what they
wife's
do.
cousin has a log home up in Pennsylvania mountains, right? And
Mhm.
on the outside, it looks exactly like a log, regular. You'd be like, this thing's an old house, right? You go inside, it's completely modern. Completely.
Really?
Yeah. The outside, you're like, well, hey, are we gonna get some syrup? No, we're not getting syrup. That's how good it looks. But he's got an attached garage and looks great. But you got to travel pretty high to go up into that mountain. I took the truck up there. I was like, you see the edges, man? The edges are pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, these guys right here, they still do a lot of things the old way. They debark all these trees by hand. All these logs. They got a guy out there on their yard. That's all he does all day long. To sit out there with these just like knife. It's got these long knives, got these two handles.
Going backwards.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there debarking these trees all day long. That's his only job.
You do that for a living, and you don't think you're going to be healthy every day. You're not going to get fat. How are you going to get fat?
It's impossible.
Impossible. When I was doing concrete, there was no way I'd ever get fat.
But like I said, if you guys want a really good channel, a really good Christian channel, even though I know we all cuss like sailors, but these guys right here, they're really good. They not only do they do the log homes, they show you their way of farming, how to prep your soil and all that kind of stuff to get your soil to where it needs to be.
Put that in there. You gotta.
Oh yeah, the link is already in there.
Right,
John put it up there.
All right, cool. So it's the same link, right?
Yeah, it's the same link.
Cool. I'll check it out because I like my farming.
Oh, well, they're definitely the ones to show you how to do it. Then, like I said, they live in Montana, so
that would be my dream thing, to have at least 6 or 7 acres and grow my own. I grow my own now, but I only have an acre.
Yeah. Well, I am going Tuesday to look at 18.4 acres.
Wow.
So I've decided not to move to Tennessee. I'm going to stay here in Georgia. And the only reason why, because of my mom. She's begging me not to move. So
yeah, I can understand that. If my mom was alive, I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah, she goes, look, son, there's plenty of time for you to move off and do whatever you're going to do. Just stay around, stay close. So now she's going to be moving in my sister's and the mother-in-law's suite. But now she wants me to buy a house up around that way, up in that area. And that's a little bit over 2.25 hours north of where I'm at now. Still in Georgia, but it's in North Georgia, northeast. So
cool.
So I'm riding up there looking at
Georgia's a good place. I mean, better than Jersey, way better than Jersey.
It is, but it's done flipped. You know,
really?
It's done flipped. Yeah, it's done flipped.
That's sad.
And but I mean, you know what it is. You know, who's to say I can move to Tennessee and next election and then they're gonna flip. You know, I mean, it's like you can't run from nothing. You just have to pretty much deal with what's there and do the best you can. That's pretty much the way it is.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. That's what I was telling my wife. You know, even though you go to another place, you're still going to have problems. You're still going to have to deal with things.
Yeah. But I don't blame her for wanting to get out of Jersey.
Oh, no. I want to as well. I mean, if I definitely want to get out of Jersey. If they keep doing this crazy shit where the houses are getting this valuable, we'll do it because we'll just sell it as is and leave.
I'm surprised you ain't already done it, knowing the way the housing market is right now.
Holy shit. But
they're paying stupid money for houses right now.
Yeah, they're paying stupid money for houses. That's the whole thing. Paying stupid money. I need at least left over. I need at least $25,000 left over to get the hell out of here and go get another house.
And you couldn't get that already?
No.
You don't think so?
Not the way I'm screwed right now. No.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So I got to chill out for a couple more years. And just check it out and then get the hell out of here.
Steve, what part of Canada are you in?
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick.
Yeah, it's off right beside the province or state of Maine.
Oh, well, hell, you're real close, ain't you?
Well, pretty close, yeah.
You used to come to Jersey all the time.
Well, not all the time, but I've been to Jersey a few times.
Yeah, did they finally open your guys' borders to where you can pass in and out now?
Yeah, it's they're open, but there's there's a stipulation that when you come back into Canada, you have to be tested or something like that, and it costs. I think somebody said it was $300 or $200 US.
Wow.
Holy shit! Just to get a damn COVID test.
Yeah, well, something like that. I don't know exactly. I didn't pay much attention because I don't plan on going down the States for a while.
Say hell, it ain't but a Q-tip up your damn nose.
I have no idea.
That's an
It's up the butt,
Q-tip.
man. It's up the butt.
Yeah. Anyway, I know if you're going down there, like I know some people are going down there to be down to Florida, you see. So that's not too bad because they can say, well, I've been to Florida for 6 months, so okay. But if you're just going down for a weekend, well, who needs to add the extra $200 on top of that?
I'm just saying that is one expensive ass Q-tip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit!
But I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to it, so because I don't plan on going there.
I hear you. Hell, you can always go down to Florida. Right now would be a good time for you to go to Florida. Get away from the
Uh,
cold.
Well, yeah. I
Cindy's
just
not
worried
that
about
bad.
COVID, though.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
got to be worried about COVID, man.
Yeah. Well, a friend of mine, his wife got it, and when she got it, she's one of these people that don't believe in getting the shots and all this stuff, and she believes in natural whatever. So she ended up going to work, and she went to some place and with a bunch of other people, and she ended up getting it. But
Did she
she didn't
survive?
end up in. She was lucky. She didn't end up in the hospital or anything like that. I think. Well, she went to the hospital, but she didn't have to go into it.
Thank
But they
God.
had to stay home for 2 weeks and be
So that's
tested every week.
pretty good.
We have a
That-
friend of
that-
ours. And Mopar. He's been in a few of our live streams. He might have actually seen a guy we call T. Hetzler. He works for Homeland Security, and he's only like 46, I think,
Yeah.
46, and he was on a ventilator for.
Oh.
Wow.
He was on a ventilator. I think he said it was for 41 days,
Wow.
and
That's a lot of time.
from COVID.
Yeah.
And he just come off of it not long ago, and they said they put him in the. Now he's like a 2%er.
Jeez.
They said only 2% of people that go on a ventilator for that long, only 2% come back.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he's actually one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said he lost while he was in there. He said he lost almost 43 pounds just
Oh,
by
no
laying in the
doubt.
hospital bed.
Yeah. No doubt. Well, I had pneumonia about I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, and I think I wasn't real sick, but I had no energy at all, and we had a snowstorm out here, and I went out to do something with my snowblower, and I couldn't even pull a cord to start it.
Wow.
I was just burnt right out. I just had no energy, but I lost I think it was 15 or 17 pounds in 5 days.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Well, I couldn't eat. I had no appetite at all. I mean, you couldn't feed me. I mean, I might have ate soup, but I didn't eat soup. But basically, all I did was just sip on water, and that was just pneumonia. And I mean, I didn't have it. I don't think I had it real bad. I almost think that it was chemical pneumonia.
Very well. Could have been.
Yeah, because I had used Easy Off to take some paint off some models,
Uh-oh.
and I know I got a real bad whiff of it once. And I mean, I coughed for it must have been 5 minutes at least, So and then wasn't probably maybe a month or so after that I started feeling bad. So I figured maybe
The
I
chemical
get.
that's in that is the same chemical they use in paint removers, and they took that off the market in America.
Yeah. So anyway, but it was, I said, geez, I wouldn't want to have this COVID because, geez, you see, if you don't have, I mean, I've seen pictures of these people and they're, tubes running in and out them and,
As long as you don't get on a ventilator, your chances are pretty good. But once you get on a ventilator, your chances go way down.
well, that's right. Yeah.
My
And
buddy
me-
went out.
And me, as
My
much
buddy
as
got COVID. My buddy got COVID. He's 70-something years old. He beat COVID. Okay. Then he got COVID again after he got the shot. Okay. And he ended up on a ventilator for 3 months, and he survived.
Oh my Lord.
3 months,
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, and his daughter got COVID, and he wouldn't let her go to the hospital because he didn't want to see her. They wouldn't allow him to see her once she was in there. That means if she would have died, it would have been the last time he saw her, just walking her in. He said that's not going to happen.
Oh.
That's not going to happen.
Did she also beat her COVID?
Yep, she beat her COVID as well.
Good deal.
Damn right. And
It's
they
a
both have
very
really
it's,
good
it's a
immunity.
very dangerous disease, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, so is the vaccine, because he told me that after he took the vaccine, he can't do anything. He has no energy. He's barely the man he was before. This is a guy that at 70 years old is still doing stucco.
Wow. But they got different versions of that vaccine.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
all of them don't affect you like.
Right.
I guess it's according to what kind of medical issues and what you might be allergic to and
Your-
stuff like that
and your
before you
chemical
take
makeup.
whatever.
Everybody's chemical makeup is different as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why they can't really play this game. You got to take this. How you force somebody to do that, and then that changes their life. They can't have children, or their menstrual stops,
Or they die from it.
Or they
die
die.
from
I mean, and their family member was perfectly healthy before you made them take this vaccine, but now
Exactly,
they're
and
not,
you can't
no longer
sue.
here.
They made it in America that you cannot sue the
I
company
know.
no matter what. So I understand if I'm in the Army, because once I'm in the Army, I'm U.S. property. That's basically the way it is, right? But you're a regular citizen, a private citizen. They shouldn't be able to force you.
I
At least
agree
not in
100%.
America. At least not in America.
I don't think they should be able to do it anywhere, not just in America, but anywhere.
It don't matter, because the rest of them are sheep. It don't matter. The rest of them are not gonna. They're gonna. The most vaccinated country in the world, I think, is that Oriental country. What's it called? Singapore, and they have the highest rate of COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're the absolute most vaccinated country in the world.
And they got the highest
Everybody was
cases.
for it. And they have the highest cases, and they have the highest breakthrough cases. Breakthrough cases are cases where you already got the shot and you get it.
Wow.
That's not cool, man.
No, something ain't right with that one, is it?
No. And nobody will tell you this, because our media are not people of real conscience. They don't really want to tell the truth. They're bought and paid for. That's the absolute truth. They're bought and paid for.
It's really sad what this country's coming to, man.
Sad what the world is coming through.
Yeah, true.
It used to be a reporter was looking for the truth. The number one thing he was looking for is the truth, not who's going to pay his fucking pension.
Yeah, well, that's what it comes down to.
Same thing with a politician. They're not looking for the truth or to help anybody else out. Hey, what are you going to give me? That's what they're looking for.
Yep.
I mean, that's why I don't like. I'm not a real fond of policemen, but they have a really hard job, dude.
Yes, they do. And you know what? I'm glad we
job.
got policemen, because I'm gonna tell you
That's
this.
right. I'm glad I got them.
But I'm gonna tell you,
My buddy died of COVID, and he was a policeman until he retired. He was 78 when he died.
wow.
Yeah.
Damn, Mopar, you think you got enough little cars sitting on that desk?
No. Not enough.
I'm just looking. Damn, the little bitty car that we're on there.
Are they all HO scale racers?
No, the 64s. A lot of 64s. I got one slot car sitting there. I got this one here is the old Hot Wheels, the old Johnny Lightnings. This is a repop. Yeah, you remember Adrian? Adrian was thought about getting these old repops. You can still find these for pretty cheap, and they're all metal. They're all made out of metal.
Sweet.
Johnny Lightning.
So are you still working full time, Mopar, or are you just working out your house?
No, my back got a spider in it. I got like 18 screws in my spine. I'm done.
So you're just doing what little bit you can do around your house.
What I can do that just to get by.
Yeah, I got you.
That's it. That's how I do things, man. Just to get by, because I can't do the work anymore. And if I do get hired, they want you to work so fast, and that it ain't gonna happen. I can't do that no more. I got a buddy who was doing roofing, and he's into about 59, 60 years old. He's still doing roofing now. And I said, dude, you're going to have to give up, because you can't do it no more. You can't get up the ladder with a bundle.
Thank God that's one profession I never wanted to do and never did it. I did not want no part of roofing.
That's a hard job.
Yeah,
plumbing is a hard job too.
My hat's off to
Plumbing's
those
a hard
guys.
job.
You know, you
Plumbing's
got to
hard.
get down. I don't understand why they don't design a sink where you don't have to either take the sink out or lay on your back and get a little tiny cubby hole to do something.
Yeah,
Well,
you should see the new stuff they designed.
yeah,
Oh
but
my
you got to
God.
understand, though. I mean, it's going to be hard to drain water out the side of the sink. It has to come out the bottom.
Well, yeah. Well, I know.
Yeah.
My wife's had me change every tap in our house.
Oh, I
Wow.
know.
And we got 3 bathrooms.
Oh, Lord.
Wow. Yeah, I'm okay on plumbing. I could do anything with plumbing. I put
Oh,
my
I
own
can
well.
do it, but it's
I'm going to
just
tell you, the
oh.
best invention ever has been called the shark bite. I love those things.
Oh, you like the
Yeah, my
shark
brother
bite,
likes them.
Hell yeah. You ain't got to worry about sweating that copper shit on there no more. Just shark bite it. Be done with it. I love that stuff.
huh? Well, what I do, you know, the braided lines that they sell for plumbing.
Yeah.
I use whenever I have a water heater. That's what I put in because if I have to replace the water heater, I unscrew them and that's it. Done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, you talking about the flexible braided lines?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
And
what
they
I got.
talk about how
what we
they
use.
talk about how they fail and all this other bullshit. I've had it for freaking 15 years sitting on the same fucking lines,
I ain't never had a problem with them either.
and they
Never
never
have.
leak a drop. They never
No.
leak a drop.
I'm back.
But when,
Welcome back.
hey, but when it comes time to changing it, it's an easy in and out.
Like
Yep.
Tourist 901. I guess I missed a few people.
You know,
I just changed
Well-
my well. I had my water heater changed here last month.
you
But
happy
see,
with
I
the new
don't.
one?
I don't own my water heater. The hydro company owns it.
Huh?
Yeah,
You own your house though, right?
it's
Yeah.
But you don't own
it's
your water.
Canada,
heater.
man. It's Canada.
No, we rent the water heater.
Holy shit! I ain't never heard of that.
No, we rent the water heater. The it's funny. My house insurance, I renewed it, and they said, "How old is your hot water heater?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." Well, of course, the house is 18 years old, so it's 18 years old. So I called the hydro company up and I asked them. I said, "How old's my hot water heater?" And the girl says, "Well, let's see." She looked it up and she said, "It's 18," and she said, "You can get a new one." I said, "Oh, okay. Send me a new one." They sent me a new one.
At no charge to you.
Nope.
Yeah, but
No,
how much?
they just-
Now, do you
except
pay
the
like a
rental fee,
year?
huh?
Do you pay like a yearly rental, just like a
No,
one-time
well,
fee?
it's monthly.
Monthly?
God,
God, that's the first I've ever heard somebody rent a hot water heater. I heard of renting TVs and microwaves and stoves. I ain't never heard nobody rent a hot water heater before.
You can rent solar panels too. That's what people do.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
can
rent
understand.
solar panels.
But a hot water heater, that's unheard of
Yeah.
here in America, I think.
Well,
Maybe not in America.
you can even rent heat pumps here too.
Really?
Yeah, buy it through the hydro company. And I wish I had done that because I bought my heat pumps, and I wish I had gone to work and at least rented them. Because the thing when you rent them, you don't have any no maintenance fees or nothing.
They come out and service them or whatever and charge you
Yeah.
nothing other
Yeah.
than
How much does the pump cost?
I rent my the hot water heater.
Yeah, the heat pump. How much does the
Well, the
heat
heat
pump
pump. A second now.
well, y'all do things up there. way
Buy
different than we
to
do
buy
things
a
down
heat pump? You mean to buy it?
cost? Yeah, to buy it. How much would it cost?
Well, depending on the size of it, I think I paid. Just trying to think. No, what did I pay for that one? I'd have to look it up. I had one. We got one first in our living room upstairs. It's all open concept: living room, kitchen, dining room. So we put one in there, and I think we had it for 2 years, and then I put another one down the basement. And because I mean, it cuts down on the hydro like unbelievable. And put one in the basement, and then the one upstairs went the following year. Well, it started leaking, so I called them up and I said, "Oh, my heat pump's leaking. Can you guys come look at it?" The guy come up, looked at it. He says, "Yep." He says, "We'll bring a new one up tomorrow." So they brought a new one up and installed it under warranty. I think I paid about $4,000 a piece for them.
Okay,
Wow.
if you was to rent one, what do you think your monthly rent would be?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'd have to find it out. But see, there's different sizes too. Like the first one we got is 1800 BTU, and the second one we got is 1200 BTU. Now the 1200 one, they're both Daikin's, and the 1200 one costs as much as the 1800 one
Wow.
because the demand is gone. Just about every house here has one, and we hardly ever. We got electric heat, and very rarely do we turn the electric heat on. The only time we might turn it on, like if I'm going to have a shower, and I like to have the bathroom heated up more in the wintertime, so I'll turn the electric heat on in that room. But
Hey, it'd be almost cheaper for you just to order you a damn infrared heater off of Amazon. Just no, seriously, just to have one to plug up in the bathroom.
yeah,
And just turn it on for like 15 minutes, let it heat up the bathroom, get there, take a shower without turning on your, electric heater in your house.
yeah. Well, I've used one of those little cube heaters I've got, and I've done that. Put that in the bathroom because you let it run for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Yeah, you just shut the door, and that's basically all. It just takes the chill out of the air in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Because right now with the heat pump upstairs, the bedrooms, the back bedroom, or like the master bedroom, it's probably about 66, 68 degrees.
That ain't bad.
No, I don't like hot bedrooms.
Me neither. It's colder the better when I'm sleeping.
Well, I don't like it too cold. But
Oh,
I can always open a window. Last night I come to bed and the wife says, "Close the window." I said, "Why?" Because it's too cold in here. It's not cold in here, I said.
Yeah, we just get up under the covers and snuggle. Body heat will keep us warm.
That's right. Well, see, she has to go to bed before I go to bed because if I go to bed when she goes to bed, or before she goes to bed, she can't sleep because I go to sleep and I'm snoring.
Yeah, I hear that.
And it only takes me about less than 10 minutes and I'm asleep.
Oh shit.
Well, I have sleep apnea. So I can sleep, anywhere, anytime.
So do you have a
Yeah, I have one, but I haven't worn it for a couple of years. I haven't worn it since about 10 years.
Oh.
The reason was because I got a real bad cold, and of course you can't use them things when you have a cold. And the cold lasted 6 months or so, and I just never started using it again.
Yeah, what was the name of it? CPAP? Yeah,
CPAP
machine.
yeah. And it was really funny because I went to a hunting show, and there was a company there, and they sell CPAP machines. But anyway, they were there, and they said about if I wanted to fill out a card and win a mask. So I said, yeah, I'll fill the card out. So I filled the card out and won a mask.
Oh, there you go.
So anyway, got the mask, and they asked me about my machine when I went to pick the mask up, and I said, well, I don't know, I haven't used it for like 10 years. So I had to take it down there, and they had to check it all out. They said, you really should get a new one. And I probably did.
Just so we can sit over here and me not use it either.
I may have to get a new machine, I guess. Oh, that sucks. Can't use those wheels.
Well, you could always put marijuana smoke in the mask and then just puff it on.
Well, yeah, that would work.
Well, now you're talking about going into a deep sleep.
Yeah. I don't want nightmares.
You don't want to come back.
Because you talking
Well,
about
I want to come back, yeah.
That'd be some real snoring happening in.
I don't know. I mean, I was trying to see what they charge me for a water heater here, and when you look at your your bill, it's so weird how they do these fucking bills.
Yeah, they're hard to understand.
Well, your hydro bill. Okay, you pay so much for what you're using. It says here monthly service charge $22.82. Well, okay, that's what I'm paying. And then it says down here, it says water heater service $8.98. Okay, so there's $30 right there.
Hell, that's cheaper than my electric bill.
No, that's for the, no, that's the
No, I'm saying
water.
that's the water bill.
That's the
I wa-
water. Well, the water heater they say is what they say it was $8. Where is it? $8.98. Water
For a
heater.
rental?
You
You know, I
How
would
big is
pay
your-
that.
How big is your water heater?
How many gallons is it?
Oh fuck, I don't know. It's a big sucker.
It's
It's
probably liters
probably-
over there.
Huh? I never
Yeah,
checked
it's
to see
probably
what it
liters
was.
over there.
Yeah, it's as tall as I am.
It's probably a 50 gallon.
Oh, it's a big- it's a big
50
one
or
then.
60.
Might be a 60-gallon one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I know
Yeah, that-
they just replaced one of my mom's apartment. She had a 50 in it. No, a 60. They took it out and put a 50 in.
Yeah.
Put a little bit smaller, but I mean, hell, still, she don't.
Well-
no. She
Hi,
don't use
Miguel.
nowhere near
Welcome back.
Water.
If she's the only one
Up
using
again.
it, like it's just the wife and I here now, so it's not like you get two teenage boys here.
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
I think our water bill here at my mom's apartment, I think it runs probably, I don't know, 28, 30, between 28 and $32 a month.
That's not bad.
Only because my mom is really big on washing fucking blankets every other day.
Wow, but $28, man.
I'm like, the washing machine and dryer just constantly goes all the time.
Well, that's like when Deborah's parents moved here for a month or two. Well, they were here for 3 months, and our fucking hydro bill doubled
Oh,
in,
sure.
in the summertime. And I said, "Wow, why is our hydro bill so high?" Well, I'm mowing the lawn one day, and out front of the house, and that's where my dryer vent comes out. Jesus, I noticed the friggin' leaves on the bushes are moving. I'm thinking, Jesus, it's like 80 degrees out here. Why is the friggin' what's going on? Because she just brought her clothes in off the line, and she would bring her clothes in off the line and run them in the dryer for 30 minutes.
What the hell?
To fluff them up. You know that? They want to fluff them up.
Oh, I think she said something about killing the bugs or something. I thought, oh my God, no wonder, the hydro bill's going up.
Damn, Miguel, your electric bill is usually $400 to $500 a month.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
Serious.
shit.
Serious.
No, my hydro bill, what did I do with it now?
No, I'm sitting here reading Miguel's. He typed in.
Yeah.
He goes, my electric
I
bill is
believe him.
usually
I totally
$400
believe
to
him.
$500 a month.
Wow.
God.
Well, yeah, he's got a bunch of kids there.
Yeah, his water bill is $250 to $350 a month. God.
Yeah,
Damn.
of course.
Holy shit.
Well, my
What
water,
happens to people?
my hydro last month. Is this the right month? What are we into? October.
Yeah, I forgot a whole entire baseball team over there taking showers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, my bill for last month, which would have been October, was $175.
You know, a 50-gallon water heater is $500 here in New Jersey.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you have 14 people in your house. Holy shit.
yeah. How do you live? Man, you must have a big house.
I'd fucking go crazy. There's no way I could live with that many people. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
I think most of them are children, I think.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
even worse. Holy shit. No offense. I love
Even
children,
worse.
but 10 children, 12 children at the same time in a house, I'd be a fucking basket case.
I wonder how old his oldest is.
I'd be an alcoholic.
I think in the 20s, right?
His oldest one? She's definitely in the 20s. I don't know.
Yeah, he has one from somebody else before he got married.
Oh, okay.
Four
Four
refrigerators, 2
refrigerators.
freezers, 4 TVs, 20 computers, Xboxes, PlayStations, and such. Well,
4
you
refrigerators.
love
Holy
your
shit.
technology, so that's great. And
That's
those
a lot of-
refrigerators all have little computers to control them too.
Yeah, every new computer or new fridge is all
What do you
coming out.
call your place? Devil Dog Video Store?
I'm surprised he's only got 4 TVs. That's the surprising part. With all the people, only 4 TVs.
Yeah, well, the computers all have screens, The
Yeah,
computers
true,
all have screens too,
6 kids and 17 or younger.
And the TVs don't probably have any
8
cable.
adults.
There's no cable. He's not paying for cable.
8 adults.
8 adults.
I bet
Yeah, that's
I bet your grocery bill is fucking $1,500 a month.
Jesus.
Holy,
Oh
I
yeah.
get it's got to be every bit of somewhere. It's
Well,
got to be.
there's
It's got.
just
It can't be anything less than $1,000 a month.
well, there's just two of us here, and I'm pretty sure our bill's running around 400 a month.
Grocery bill?
Just two of us.
Oh no, me and my mom here. I don't. I think we spend less than $200 a month.
That's because food's a lot cheaper in Georgia too.
Well, it ain't just that. It's just we're just some
What do you-
boring eating people. We just eat the same old shit every month.
Hey, what do you pay for hamburger a pound over there?
I just went. Matter of fact, hold on. I tell you, I got one right here in the deep freezer. Let me grab one. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Hold on a second. Oh lordy.
20 monitors. Wow.
No, he doesn't have that, does he?
How much is this shit right
I
here?
believe him.
This is my mom's spare bedroom, so her deep freezer is in here. So, well, I'll be damned. This bitch ain't got a damn price tag on it. They didn't want to know how much he was getting fucked. Oh, we just bought. I just went and got groceries yesterday. Let me go look in the kitchen. Look at them. Hold on a second. I'm curious to know now.
I don't know. Usually, we usually get the large pack of hamburger, and Deborah always separates it and cooks it and separates it all up. That way, in the freezer, it's already done.
Yeah, it's easier. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you want to have hamburger patties, but I mean, we usually do that first anyway.
Wow. Wow. We're at $4.49 right now. That's probably the cheapest you can find. That's insane.
Yeah, I bet yours is that much anyway.
That's crazy, man. But meat prices have been going up really bad lately. Really bad.
Oh, they're gonna go worse.
The environmentals don't want us to eat meat. Jerkwad motherfuckers. Meat feeds the brain, man. The brain needs protein.
Yeah.
Now you raise a child without meat, and that's a totally different person. You have to have all type of stuff in there. I mean, they want $6.49 a pound for tongue? No way.
For tongue.
Tongue, yeah, for tongue. You can keep that. I don't want it.
Yeah. Should have doubled up on that one, I suppose. Yeah, that's expensive, that's for sure. I mean, see, there's several reasons why this is all happening. You know, there was part of it has to do with the price of fuel.
Yeah.
Part of it has to do with it's hard to get people to work and do that stuff. You know.
Well, one of the main reasons in America is that corporations are buying farms.
Where's your phone at?
Yeah.
Okay, John, did you get it back finally? John, did you get your audio back?
John!
Where out there? Where?
No, it's not working. He typed in. He said he lost his audio again.
Well, he'll have to fix it like he did the other day.
Okay, this one right here's got a price on it. It's a 1 pound container. It's $4.68 a pound.
Uh-huh.
That's how much we pay.
You ever find out how much a pound is it in Salty's place?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Shit, did I mute myself?
What is that? Some new public TV place? NOPR? NOPR?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's my mom buys these little 1 pound containers of ground chuck, and it's $4.68 a pound.
Wow, that's damn. Man, I thought it would be cheaper.
Yeah, shit. No, don't think Georgia ain't cheaper, buddy. Don't ever think that.
Damn, that's
What's up,
crazy.
Miguel?
Is John and Miguel muted?
Miguel.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, I was typing.
We didn't know if you were muted or not. Same as John Paul.
Yeah, well, we know John Paul's neutered. He's neutered for a little while. He'll be neutered.
Neutered.
There he goes, yelling and screaming.
You say muted or neutered?
He's neutered. You know he's neutered.
You pay usually about $15 per 5 pounds.
Wow, that's not too bad.
No, we're paying $4. See, we get our ground chuck and stuff. My mom shops at Walmart, so it's $4.68 a pound there. And we just bought 2 steaks the other day, 10-ounce sirloin steaks, and we paid $29 for them.
Oh
Two,
yeah,
just 2,
yeah,
just 2.
yeah. That's insane.
I told her,
Isn't it?
I was like, God damn! I said, I'm going. You really wanted a steak, didn't you?
You might as well
fuck
start
it.
growing cows.
I said, shit, we could have went to Longhorns and not had to wash no damn dishes. You know.
Well, their prices are gonna go up too, man.
Yeah, but at least we wouldn't have to clean up after ourselves. We just throw the fucking containers away in the garbage and go about our business.
Well, I better go. I want it all you can eat, then that way I can break the bank.
Oh, don't go to a Longhorns then. Oh, hell no. The Longhorn Steakhouse, don't go there. Not for all you can eat. Matter of fact, I don't even think they offer an all you can eat. I don't think they have that.
I remember
At
a place
least-
to offer
That wouldn't be very smart if they did.
Shit, no.
Not with me and Miguel. Me and Miguel.
I'll
would
put them out
probably
of
break
business.
'em. Yeah.
Hey, Miguel, did you ever go to a restaurant called Ruby Tuesdays?
Yeah, I've been to Ruby Tuesdays before.
They closed them down here, at least down around my area. But they used to have on I think it was Thursdays. They had an all-you-could-eat baby back ribs. Oh boy, me and my buddies used to go in there and tear their asses up.
There is a Ruby Tuesdays here, but I don't know if they have that same thing.
Yeah, their baby back ribs are awesome. At least in my opinion, anyway. You know. But no, we would go in there and tear their asses up for the all-you-can-eat baby back. We would eat till we were fat as a hog.
There aren't a whole lot of like buffets here anymore. There used to be like Old Country Buffet. I don't know if you guys have those.
We used to have one up. Yep.
That was probably the best buffet, but they don't exist here anymore. The only buffet like that's here is called Golden Corral, and it's garbage.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
We have them here, and half the vegetables are never good. The meats are never good, and you know, I can't do that.
Yeah. There's no other places like that are focused on that type of buffet. There's lots of other places. There's like Chinese buffets. We have a place here called Pizza Ranch, and it's a buffet place, but it's like 80% of what they do is like pizza, but they also have like fried chicken and shit like that.
Yeah, we have an all-you-can-eat pizza place here. It's called Stevie B's.
Never heard of it.
We used to have one called CC's also.
Oh, I've heard of CC's Pizza. Yeah, we have CC's Pizza here.
CC's is great. That's the best place to take kids because you can get anything you want. Plus, they got pizza desserts, so kids are always happy.
Oh yeah. They have like it's like a strudel.
Yeah. Kids are
Yeah.
always happy. I mean, you can't go wrong eating at a place like that.
Yeah, Pizza
Um,
Ranch is like that too.
But the Stevie B's pizzas are really, really good. I like their pizza. You can go in there and sit at the table, and you can order any kind of pizza you want. Plus, they have the buffet if you want to go eat off the buffet. They don't charge you any extra for ordering whatever pizza you want. You just go. They give you a
Yeah.
number. You go sit down at your table.
Yeah,
they make it,
Pizza
bring it
Ranch
out
is
to
like that too. If you want something that's not on the thing, you can ask for it and they'll make it. And then they will bring it out to your table and they'll give you as much as you want, and then they'll take the rest and put it on the buffet. Except when I order pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapeno. So they take that one back to the kitchen because they don't think anybody's going to eat that one.
Well, hell, just tell them to leave the whole pizza on your table. So
You know what? I'm
it'll
telling
get
you,
gone.
it'll get eaten. I've gone to Pizza Hut. Has a buffet here. There's one of the Pizza Hut restaurants here that has a lunch buffet that we used to go to when I was working downtown, and they would do the same thing. They would let us order whatever kind of pizza we'd want, and half the time, before when they would put the pizza out on the buffet, before I could even get to it, it would be like gone.
Yeah.
But-
That really sucks when that happens.
Well, it's pizza. But it just cracked me up because they would give me a look like nobody's going to eat that, but it's like the first one that's gone.
Yeah, you
when
start
they put
putting
it out.
jalapenos on pizza. People love jalapenos on pizza.
Mm-hmm.
They don't realize that, but people really like that stuff.
Jalapenos and red peppers, man.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
And so some
Okay.
green pepper and onions on top.
See, but I used to be able to eat the jalapenos, but now that I got the ulcers, I don't
Yeah.
dare eat anything
Yeah.
hotter than black pepper, man. It fires me up.
I bet.
It just
I
trust
should
me.
be able to eat a whole pizza, no problem. Not anymore.
Yeah, if you ever get an ulcer, trust me, all that spicy stuff is gone. You ain't messing with it no more. I promise you.
Oh, you might
You
as well
pay-
just shoot me because if
Yeah,
that
you-
happens to me, my life is over.
I'm telling you, dude, because when you eat something spicy, man, it will double you over so bad. You will think twice by even eating black pepper.
It's
I,
like a hole in the stomach, right?
Yeah, man, it hurts so freaking bad. God,
I eat almost exclusively spicy food.
oh, I love spicy foods. It's just now, with the ulcers, I just, and I have to be real careful about certain black peppers. Certain black peppers are really spicy too. So I have to be real careful. And plus, black pepper is one of the hardest things for your body to digest.
Yeah.
That and lettuce. So everybody
Well,
keeps telling you, eat salads are healthy, but yeah, you can put it in, but getting it out is another thing.
Well, why do you think dinosaurs used to eat rocks? That was so the rocks would grind the stuff down.
Maybe that's why they're extinct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why they're extinct.
They give new meaning to the word iron stomach.
Yeah.
Now that we started talking about food, now I'm hungry as hell. I haven't ate anything all day. I haven't ate nothing.
I hear you.
I haven't
Mary,
eaten
I'm
either. I have
sorry,
food
yeah,
on the way
like
though.
that.
I got nothing on the way. My restaurant's closed. I was gonna get some damn chicken fried rice, but they're not open today. So look like it might be. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. It
We
ain't gonna
found
be
a
ain't be no damn
little
Wendy's.
deli on DoorDash that we hadn't tried before, so we're gonna try it. So I got a club sandwich on the way,
I love club sandwiches.
some chili, and I think a salad.
Damn, that sounds like a good meal.
Yeah, it's gonna
I'll
be
give you my number. You want to text me some of it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I'll
man,
text-
hey,
I'll-
it's gonna be gone in
I'll text
30
you. I'll
seconds,
text you a
it's gonna
couple
be
bites.
gone.
I got a
30
phone call. I'll be
seconds,
right
it's
back.
all gonna be gone.
Yeah, it sounds good actually. Now, believe it or not, the little town I live in, the only restaurant for fast food we have here is a Wendy's. There's nothing else here. No
Wow.
other fast food. No McDonald's, no Burger King, no nothing. Just a Wendy's.
Wimpy's is pretty good.
Uh-huh. What's pretty good?
Wimpy's.
You talking about Wendy's?
I think
No,
got
Wimpy's.
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 Wimpy's. I've never heard of Wimpy.
Wimpy.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Blimpy?
No, Wimpy's WINPY.
Are they sandwiches?
Guy
Submarine
from
sandwiches?
Popeye. Guy
I've
from
never heard of
Popeye.
Wimpy. Now we have a
Okay.
Popeye
Oh,
chicken, but it's
okay.
in the next little county over, city over. Well, I say next, it's 16 miles from here. If anybody ever wants to look up where I'm at, just look up Hampton, Georgia. There's freaking nothing here.
I
only-
used to
This
live in
place-
Hampton, New Brunswick.
Yeah, hey, this place wouldn't even be on the map if it wasn't for Atlanta Motor Speedway, the NASCAR track. It's right across the street from my house. And you would think there would be like fast food restaurants and all that kind of stuff around here because of the NASCAR track. But there's nothing here.
Can you imagine the traffic though? I mean, holy
Oh,
smokes.
I can tell you all about it.
I'm saying if there were restaurants, the NASCAR traffic, everybody coming 20 minutes early to try to get some food first.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we have 2 races here a year now, and during that race weekend, you buy everything you need before the weekend gets here.
So you can stay home.
But you can't get out on the roads because of the traffic so bad.
Yeah.
I live so close to the track, I can turn the TV on, watch it on TV, but turn the volume down and I can hear it live. That's how close I am.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
right there.
Huh.
John Claus, what's going on, sir? He was in my live stream last night. Yo, you lived in Rockdale County out there in Conyers. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at, Mary. I used to hang out there when I was a young little pup. Me and all my hot rod boys, my Mustang buddies, we used to hang out there all the time. Drag race, street race out there all the time.
John Claus.
But now, they've legalized gambling in Georgia, and now right beside the Atlanta Motor Speedway, they are redoing the Atlanta Motor Speedway right now. They took all the asphalt up off of it. They're gonna repave it and redesign it and stuff. But now they're building 2 casinos right next to the racetrack.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, we got to move you away from here before them damn things go online. I said, shit, it ain't so much. It's just going to be the kind of people that's going to be moving into this place, knowing that those casinos are right there.
Yep.
Oh,
And I told her, I said, look, we got to get you moved away from here before they get built and go online. You got to go.
I was here before New Jersey got theirs, and let me tell you, if they were going to use these casinos to have everybody get a job, everybody's going to have housing, it didn't work out.
Yeah. Oh man, this gambling shit here ain't nothing but a damn money grab. They're gonna tax Bruton Smith because he owns all that land and he's having them built. They're gonna tax him so hard, but it doesn't matter to that man. He's got so many billions. Hell, he owns half of the NASCAR tracks that the damn NASCAR teams run on every year. He owns Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and everybody knows how many casinos are out there. He owns Charlotte. He owns Kentucky, Chicagoland, Homestead, Florida, Arizona, the Phoenix, Arizona track, Bristol, Tennessee. Shit. The track up in New England, what's it called? Dover. He owns that track. That man don't care. He got mad money. And he owns that and Mopar, you'll know this. You remember that stuff we use in cars? It's called Z-Max.
Yeah.
He owns that entire company too.
God damn.
Yeah. I'm like, when, I understand people want to be successful and rich, but I want to know, when is enough money enough money?
Never.
You know what I'm saying? When
Never.
is there a point in your life where you just like, I'm comfortable, I have enough money, I don't need no more? You know what I mean?
Never.
I guess when you're in their kind of
And let me
shoes.
tell you, all that money when death comes to knock on the door, it don't mean shit.
No, exactly. You damn sure can't take it with you unless you're buried with it. And then
It
you're
don't
gonna
mean
have some.
shit.
You have some crackhead one day when the police ain't looking. He gonna dig your ass up and steal your money.
Every single one of us is born naked, and we're leaving naked.
Yep, exactly. I want to be buried face down. That way I can tell the rest of the world,
Kiss my ass.
kiss my ass. If they have a place to park their bicycle when they come tell me, come visit.
If I park 3 or 4 bicycles when Nick dies.
You gonna shut the stream down soon, John?
That's some kind of fat joke.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
John, you having audio problems again?
Oh man, that's it. We're putting him in a home.
Who's that, John?
Yeah.
Surprising, you know, over there working on a model car.
Hey John, do we need to get you like somebody like?
What are you talking about? We don't work on models in this stream.
Yeah, it's either design them or talk about them. One or the other.
You guys spent an hour talking about child molesters. There were no model discussions in this stream.
Hey, I didn't bring that one up.
Hey, I didn't either. Y'all had that shit before I come in here.
That's
I wasn't
right.
here for that conversation.
That was a conversation that was brought up by John because he wanted to know about somebody, where they were. And the guy was a child. He was not a child molester. He was caught looking at porn on the internet. Child porn. Well, I didn't even know exactly what it was. I don't know if he was looking at child porn or if he was looking at pictures or what. But anyway, Art Anderson was the guy's name. And Art used to have, he used to do resin casting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And Art had a brain aneurysm. And of course, yeah, and he was really lucky to survive. His wife sued him. Well, there was a whole bunch of crap that went on with his life, you know. Just like everybody else, shit happens. But anyway, he was sentenced to jail, and of course he didn't stay in jail very long because Art's 10 years older than me, so he must be 77 or 78. So he got out of jail, and I don't know. He ended up back in jail, and I think what happened is he probably got a computer. And my understanding is if you're not the exact word, but anyway, he's not allowed to have computers anymore. So he ended up back in jail again. Now that was last I heard was probably over a year ago. But he took a lot of flack because people had sent him money to do resin, and he never paid them, or never got the resin, or never gave them their money back. I got a feeling 2 things happened. Was number one, the money went for his health care, and number 2, he probably had no idea what he was even doing.
Well, it's hard to pay anybody back when you're locked up behind bars.
Well, sometimes you don't remember, or maybe he didn't keep records of people, you know.
That's true too. That's true.
And it's hard to say what happened, between him and his wife. I mean, she obviously got divorced, and I think the reason why she got divorced was because he had this brain aneurysm, and she didn't want to look after him.
That's sad.
That's a great
That's
wife.
really sad, man.
Well, that happens to people, eh?
I know, but it's still sad.
It's sad, but I mean, you don't know. We don't know what people's lives are like.
True.
I mean, you see people, you talk to people, and you don't know what their real life is like. What's happening behind their back?
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you're back, John.
Loud and clear. You probably
now.
just need to restart your computer, John. It's probably all you need to do.
Anyway, that's how the conversation started.
Yeah, it's rough when people, you can't trust anybody today.
No. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. Like a friend of mine at work, he his wife was going to divorce him, and he says, well, she said she wasn't going to take any of my pension. Well, next thing you know, what's she doing?
There goes.
Took half his pension. You
You
know,
know, it's so hard though. To, you can be nailed for child porn and never, or porn in general, looking at it, and never even looked at that stuff because you go to certain websites, they put all these cookies and all that shit in your
no,
computer,
that's right.
and if you're not
That's right.
tech smart enough to know what you're doing, that shit will be on your computer. You never even know it was there.
No,
And the government loves that because they can get you on anything. And if they
Yeah.
make it a felony, then there's all your rights go right there.
yeah. But I don't know, like we talked about earlier, why isn't the whoever they are, distributors or whatever, obviously you have to go to a site to see this stuff. So why aren't they being gone to jail?
I
why-
got a good one for that. Know that in the state of I think it was Connecticut or the one that Bernie Sanders is from. That's the one that Bernie Sanders is from.
I don't know.
I don't know
Is
what.
it
Well, anyway,
Vermont?
Vermont wanted to make it legal for these people to do this.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest problems. They're actually lobbying to make it normal.
Well, my thing is right now, since the government supposedly is supposed to control the internet,
Exactly.
why can't the government just go in and just shut all these websites down? Have somebody in they created a department for every single thing else in the government. They use our tax money for that shit. Well, create a little department strictly just to surf the internet and constantly shut these damn sites down.
Well, that's right.
Well, what they'll end up doing is shutting down conservative sites and leave everything else that they want up.
See, I wouldn't have a problem with my tax money going for something like that. That's a good thing to be used for. If you have to create a little department, hire 10, 15 people,
Like I
whatever it
said
is,
before,
everybody
everybody should have their own lane, and you can't get from that lane to the other without some sort of check. But they don't have it like that.
No, it's just open. You
Open.
can have some 10-year-old kid going to
Right.
a local library computer, and
go
if they
on
don't
phone.
have the parental shit turned on that computer, hell, even the kids know how to go in there and turn that shit off now. They're just that smart.
Right.
They
Like-
go in there and look at anything they want to.
Well, like a friend of mine, Don and I, we were looking at car parts one day, and I think it was a Dodge. I wanted to look at a Dodge interior, like the Dodge Dart interior, and I typed it in, and the screen come up, and all of a sudden there's all this porn. It just kept coming up and up and up and up and up. I had to shut the computer down.
That's understandable, though. You were looking for a Dodge. So.
Maybe,
Well, look up
maybe.
cherry lollipop. Look up cherry lollipop. And see what you get.
I was
Dodge
not
and-
looking up anything.
Dodge and getting railed in the ass, they're pretty much the same thing.
I couldn't say they all kind of go hand in hand,
Well,
right?
not to mention being screwed by Chevy. Chevy kills a whole bunch of people, and you know what they do? They change the company and say, "We're not Chevrolet anymore. We're a different company. We didn't kill those people."
I was just picking at you, Mopar. That's why I was saying that. I just digging at you.
What kind of company says, "Look, we put those ignition switches in. They killed these people, but that's not us. It was somebody else." In Japan, the guy would carry and kill himself. Not our country. Oh, give him another job somewhere else.
Yeah, right.
Well, you look at
Don't put
all
any
the
ignition
manufacturers
switches in.
now. They're not taking blame on nothing. They're just saying these are parts that we outsource to China. Now they're blaming China for everything, no matter who
Exactly.
it is. Yeah,
Like the
none of the
Camaro engines
automakers want to take the
The
blame on
Camaro
that.
engines that were seizing up. What kind of bullshit is that? If a Camaro engine seizes up under 100,000 miles, it should be warranted. Even
you would think.
Hyundai was warranted in their engines, but not Chevy.
Shit, I don't think Ford does it either. Or Dodge.
Right.
Well, they must. They
Or
do
Dodge.
it. Don't they do it for so many thousand miles?
Yeah, you could.
Well,
Usually when you buy a car, it's usually 3 years, or it used to be 3 years, 36,000 miles,
Right.
and then
Right.
then you could buy an extended warranty, which extended out for so many more years.
That's usually just powertrain, which should cover the engine. But then
Yeah,
a lot of times, if you're talking about manufacturer defects, they generally will cover those outside of the warranty, whether you have warranty or not. If it's a manufacturer defect, it'll be covered under what do they call it?
Recall or
A
eliminate.
Recall. Yeah,
TSB.
Yeah, recall.
There'll
But
be a
what
TS,
about-
technical service bulletin.
But what about Chrysler transmissions? I mean, they've been going bad for years.
They've been
Yeah,
going bad
for
ever
years.
since the 70s.
Yeah.
No way, man.
Well,
The
you know,
the
it's when the
727
government.
torque light was in. Yeah,
A lot of that has to do with whether the government gets involved because of safety issues. Whereas,
Yes.
like with the transmission, what's the safety issue involved? Yeah, you get broke down on the side of the road. That's about the worst of it.
Yeah.
Whereas with an engine, you're talking about combustion and fuel and fire, and if if something goes wrong there, there's a higher probability that people could die. And so I think the government gets involved and says, "Hey, you guys have to fix this." Whereas they're not going to fix it voluntarily.
So what happened to the Chevy ignition switch that killed all those people in?
What's the story on that?
How'd they miss that? How did they miss that?
No, I never heard tell of that.
I
I
never
never
heard
heard of that either. First time
That
I've
was
heard
in
of
the
that.
cars like the Intrigue, the Park Avenue, those cars. It was between the 1990s and the 2000s. The ignition switch would automatically shut off, and there would be no power steering, no nothing. And here you are in the middle of the highway doing 70.
Holy shit.
Look it up.
Don't do
Wow.
that.
Look it up.
What was that
and the
company? I know you guys remember it. What was that company that had the recall on the airbags, but they had started having the airbag problem before they did the recall? They were just deploying going down the road.
Yeah,
without even a wreck.
the Ford Bronco's having that problem right now with the passenger
is it?
side one. Yep.
See, I didn't know,
Right now.
because that's dangerous.
That's
Them
dangerous.
airbags. You ever see how fast those things come out?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
A friend of mine got in a head-on, not a head-on collision, but he got in a wreck. And when his airbag deployed, his airbag broke his nose, broke his right
Oh.
eye socket, broke his right jawbone. This
Holy
is just
jeez.
from the steering wheel
Wow.
airbag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very, very common for airbags to break noses and ribs.
I'm
Huh.
like, damn. I mean,
You
but,
better be
you
wearing
got
your
so-
seatbelt too. You better be
And
wearing your seatbelt when that thing goes
The
off.
airbag, the prevalence of the airbag is one of the reasons why now when you take driver's ed courses, they don't teach you 10 and 2 anymore. If you remember when we were kids, they taught you 10 and 2, hand at 10 o'clock, hand at 2 o'clock.
Right.
Now they teach you to go down on the bottom side. What is that, like 4 and 7 or whatever?
Yeah, because you got to get your hands out of the way of the airbag.
4 and 8. Yeah, because if the airbag deploys and your hands are down below it, it's less likely to hurt you.
Right. And now you got side curtains. You have quarter panel on the edges, the C pillar. You have airbags there. So a car it gets into an accident, deploys all its airbags. The first thing the insurance company says, it's totaled.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Blue Streak? How you doing, sir?
Well, a lot of those
I gotta
airbags are
close up,
thousands
guys.
of dollars.
I'm getting
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
spent 3
Yeah.
shut it
hours.
down,
I
John?
like to be able to buy a car my way,
I mean, if you got a car
Thanks
that
all
had
for
4
coming.
airbags deployed, doesn't matter how much damage the car took. The 4 airbags alone are going to cost $12,000.
Yeah, no shit.
Not that high, but pretty close.
They're fucking expensive.
Hopefully, I'll figure out
Well,
the
the older cars,
audio
not as
problem.
much.
All right, hopefully, John. If you come back later and have another live stream, I'll definitely be part of it.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
Guys, I
See ya.
enjoyed it.
Thanks
See
for
ya, guys.
coming, guys.
You all have a good day. If we don't see you
And
again.
everybody in chat, thanks for coming.
No problem.
Talk to you later.
All right,
Okay.
John.
Later, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Later, everybody.
Later.